Man, is there a lot of dead air tonight, huh? Things are fucked. And you know what's funny is just the other day I was like, oh, you know what I mean? That's not going to happen because we're ready to go this week. This MOnetize, this will be great because last week was so fucked up. And then the internet doesn't work. And then everything goes to shit because the internet doesn't work. And everything gets fucked up. It's like, of course. Like, there's always a fucking problem. There's always a fucking problem. But we are back. I want to let everybody know, too, I'm streaming on YouTube right now. I'm testing it on YouTube. I believe that I've solved the issue on the internet. Dakota W., thank you for hosting me, motherfucker. I'm up on YouTube now, and I believe it is working. So, I'm going to rename this. This is not going to be called MOnetize This, obviously, because there's a problem. But... what's up, Reckless Jeff? What's up, everybody in the YouTube chat now? And we're live on Twitch.tv as well. Crazy amounts of problems tonight. Hey, my lights are still going up behind me, you know. Maybe Leah will do something tonight. I don't fucking know. Leah, do you want to do something tonight, or you want to just keep saying no?
Do what?
Like, do you want to stream something over here, or come over here, or do a show over here?
Not really, no.
What do you mean? Well, not really.
I don't want to play your shitty games. I don't like your games.
What games?
I don't want to play Resident Evil, and I don't want to play the Jason game.
Okay.
And I don't want to play Diablo. I'm tired of Diablo until the Necromancer comes out.
Alright. Just fucking hang up on you. Fucking waste of time. Talk. Okay. Just gonna sit over there and fucking type. Well, get ready for the rage, folks, because here it comes. You're going to get it, YouTube and Twitch and everybody else. P.S. Carnivore goes, Rage Internet Radio. I don't know, I'm actually just depressed now, to be honest. I'm not even raging. I'm not in a rage mood. I'm just sitting here fucking like, you know. Obviously, Leah is in period mode. Fucking nobody else showed up. The internet's down for 2 hours.
Period mode?
What? Yeah, I stole Grimm's Toy Show's thing. His wife is always in period mode.
I don't care. This shit's fucking boring. Like, fuck.
Well, if you talk to me like we actually talked about things, it wouldn't be boring.
What are we going to talk about? Wrestling?
Not wrestling. I hate wrestling. That's not what we talk about on MOnetize. Where have you been? When has MOnetize ever been about talking wrestling?
We talked about Kenny Bolin for like 30 minutes.
Well, that was interesting. Fuck, that had nothing to do with wrestling. That had to do with an actual conflict. Like an issue in real life.
Nothing going on. There's nobody here. Nothing works. This is boring as shit.
YouTube works now.
Bad as usual. It's just always bad now. Nobody fucking gives a shit to show up anymore. Nobody cares.
It has nothing to do with that. It had to do with the internet not working. We would have been fine if the internet worked.
No, because Skype doesn't work. Nobody can call, and it's like half a show if nobody can call. And then the people that can call on Skype, they're fucking, I'll be there. But they're not there. So who fucking cares?
I don't know.
$9 for a fuck. Someone donated 9. I'm getting hard. I got 9 inches inside of your wife. $9. I'm shooting my semen to the ceiling. I'm coming and my balls have turned blue. $9. Suck my dick.
Hey guys, MOnetize this. Woo, lol, well shit, I tried tonight. Fuck it, we have tomorrow. Joe, you have us, man, don't be depressed. Hashtag throw a spear at that white whale Bolin.
His fucking double chin stomach would probably catch it. The fucking dildo. Alright, I reset Skype, so I believe I can take Skype calls because I restarted Skype. So let's just take a call. There's a million calls coming through right now anyway, so that might be a problem too. What's up, Vega? How you doing?
What up, my man?
on,
So
bro?
I never use Skype. So if it fucks up or something like that, give me like a heads up.
Dude, if you always use Skype, it fucks up. It doesn't matter. Skype is so fucked up right now that you're calling me and I can't even take another call. The Skype is so fucked, dude. It's unreal how fucked it is. Like
It was weird because what night was it? Fucking last Wednesday, the night you fucking flipped. And the reason I was trying to call last week, fucking I want to make sure you were good. You know, that dude who had said you're not professional.
Which guy?
Remember the guy in the chat?
Oh, the guy that commented. What it is.
Well, here's the thing. Let me get this out real quick. So, you know how to use fucking how to go live, how to do like the XSplit shit, how to run the fucking boards, how to do multiple things. I'm pretty sure 99% of the guys who you would do shows with don't know how to do that. So, if you weren't there doing that, they would be shit out of luck.
Yeah. I mean, I guess it surprises me that a lot of people don't know how to do it, but I started going live like from day one. Like when you could first go live on YouTube, I started going live, and at the time, nobody knew for like a year and a half to 2 years that there was a huge push that your videos got when you went live. Like I used to do videos, and like I remember what happened was like me and Tommy, my old co-host Tommy, he saw me go live, and I had 500 people watching. And we couldn't figure out why it was getting such viewership, and it was because it was topical and because nobody else was live and because YouTube pushed live videos. So over the years, I just learned how to do all the live stuff. It's way easier now, though. It is easier now for people to go live. And I never understood why some people wouldn't go live because it's so important to go live. And now it's really important. Now, I don't know if you've noticed it, but everybody probably notices that, like, everybody goes live right now. Like, you're seeing people everywhere going live and all the time. And it's because of Super Chat and things like that, because people donate when Super Chat happens. So it's like, if you do a 2-hour video and you upload it right now,
you donated $50.
Oh, Lee, you gotta take a shot, motherfucker.
I'm gonna because you donated $50. You donated $50, motherfucker, boy. I'm a rich motherfucker.
It's like there was like a
Joe,
2 second
cheer up
delay.
and have a
That was
shot
weird.
on me. My friend points for you.
Hey, Justin McNeil, thanks, bro. Hey, did you hear that donation?
No, I didn't hear it. I heard like you say something to Leah, and then it kind of like echoed out for a second.
Oh, all right. Okay. Well, so yeah. So there's a problem where you you should be able to hear that, but you can't hear that. But I got 50 points for me. I just overtook Leah. Look at that shit. How about that?
Well, I got it on the screen, so it's popping up like not like on my TV, so I can see it.
Yeah. So and that sucks too have to be like, oh, hey, wait, you're talking or something, and then I have to be like, hey, wait, there's a donation. I mean, it always sucks because like donations just interrupt shit, but you know what I mean. In order to survive, we have to do it. I wish there was because there is a way where like I could just not play the donations. I could wait and then play them on my own terms. But after you get to like 5, like they get lost. So there's no way to really do it. And
Jesus.
So yeah, I mean, I wish there was a better way to do it.
You donated.
You know it's a bad night.
Oh my God, dude! Another one's
I'm
coming
gonna
in.
take my dick out because you donated $50. You donated $50, motherfucker, boy. I'm a rich motherfucker.
Holy shit!
Long-time listener, first-time donator. You sexy beast, Joe. Keep up the great work, man. These points for you.
Fuck, dude! Everyone's giving me points because they feel bad for me. This is like fucking It's a Wonderful Life right now. Look, Mary, everybody's giving me points so I won't kill myself. Saggy Flaps, dude. Thank you so much, Saggy Flaps. And Justin McNeil dropping double $50. Leah, rejoice. And we have a caller right now. What? Why? Why are you in such a bad mood tonight?
I'm sick of this shit every week. Every week you're fucking like, oh, let's do the show. It's going to be fun, but then it's fucking disappointment.
It's not a disappointment. We're doing all right. You know, we're going to go live tomorrow night.
I told you, anytime you need me to fucking jump on, I do not mind calling in.
Bro, you can call it, Figgy. You can call in anytime now, man. I just had to hear you on here. You're good. Lots of people were calling. I wasn't taking any calls because it was so fucked up. But then I rebooted Skype, and then I reinstalled it. Like while I was sitting here, like everybody was probably wondering why there was dead silence a couple times. I was reinstalling Skype, and now I guess I can take calls. So I think anybody else that wants to call can call. The fucking lights behind me are breaking, man. What the fuck?
You busted them shits last week.
My thing is like, dude, like I could go live and do a show myself, like for 3 hours. I could do it but I would have it planned out. Like, all right, I'm talking about this, then I'm talking about that. Meat Kuntz just.
I blame old Mandovi for bad internet and
I heard
for
like a
Mother
little
Nature
ding, but I
wrecking
don't actually
Leah.
hear the actual
Oh,
donation.
really? That's weird. Meat Kuntz dropped 20 bits. Thank you, Meat Kuntz, very much. Deacon Do Dirty, formerly. Justin McNeil and Saggy Flaps. I really, really appreciate that, guys. I really, really thank you. That was a lot of money to drop, and I'm glad that you became first-time donators. Saggy Flaps are moist. Saggy Flaps are fucking moist. Goddamn legendary bitch Joe goddamn Cronin. Also, Ken's a damn beast. Eat a frog's dick for Jesus. Peace out, the Billy Ricky. Thanks, Billy Ricky. But where's Ken?
So
Ken is like fucking favoriting people's shit on Twitter, and Ken literally said to me a few minutes ago, 3 hours ago, he said, "Oh shit, my Discord works good, so as soon as I'm done here, I'll jump on Discord. Should be another 20 minutes." Thank
Discord sucked last week for some reason for me. It was all fucked up.
But dude, I don't know what happened to Ken, because 3 hours ago Ken said he was coming in 20 minutes, and Ken has never showed up or messaged me in the last 3 hours. So I have no idea. Not to throw Ken under the bus, but what the fuck happened to Ken? Like
in Providence, we got Cox Cable, and their shit's been fucking up for consistently for like the past 2-3 months. We had the guy here multiple times. They had to add like a fucking splitter to like the back of the TV that runs from the cable box to the fucking router.
Yeah,
they had
a booster.
Multiple guys.
A booster.
Yeah. It's they had to hook up a ton of shit because the signal wasn't. Whatever the signal's supposed to be between like a 60 and a 64, it was like a fucking 40. It was the way they were explaining it. They had multiple guys back and forth there. They're like, "Yeah, this is the best we can do." It's like, okay, I'm paying fucking almost $100 for internet. That's the best you can do.
That's bullshit, man. I mean, the same thing happened in the other part of my house. The internet that I have is a straight shot. Like I told the Comcast.
Is it Comcast?
Yeah, I told the guy, I was like, dude. Like, because what happens is the internet comes into the cable comes into the house. It splits twice. Then it goes to the addition of the house, and it splits 4 times down below and 4 times up above. So by the time it gets to the TV back here, it's splitting about 6 or 8 times, and the signal sucks dick. So the guy was like, I'm like, listen, I do a show, I do all this stuff on YouTube. He goes, I'll tell you what, we'll keep all the cable the way it is because you don't notice anything wrong with your TVs. And I'm like, right, nothing wrong with the TVs. But if there is a little bit of an issue outside, I notice immediately because the TVs shit themselves. He goes, well, here's what we'll do. We'll put a straight shot from the pole right to your cable box. So he did that. And I was like, cool. So he did that. So every time I know it's a straight shot, I know I'm getting like the best signal I can from this fucking wire. I think there was a different issue tonight, obviously. There's something else fucked up, and that's what the problem was. And that's basically all there is to it, I believe.
Here's a fun fact for you.
But dude, here's another fact. Verizon owns all the lines. Like most likely your Cox cable, most likely that's a Verizon line anyway.
Well, when the freaking Verizon people come, or like the DirecTV, because like my next door neighbors, they're always constantly like losing tenants. So there's like 60 dishes, like DirecTV dishes up on the fucking roof and whatnot. It looks sketchy. It looks like one of those dudes who like wraps their house in tinfoil. There's just fucking
you need to
dishes
put a
all over the
warning
place.
on this stream. Your
They
lights
always
might
fuck
be
up. Like if a
causing
Verizon guy
seizures.
comes, they're like, Cox cable shit, just move their stuff out of the way. They trash everything. Every time something comes, I have to call Cox cable and it's like, yeah, Verizon was here and they fucked up and now I can't connect. All right, we'll send somebody out.
Dude, Meat Coons just donated and he said he dropped 20 bits, which is the equivalent to 20 cents, by the way. It's just so funny that you can drop 20 cents in the fucking Twitch.
Wait, fun fact. I was reading an article.
Yeah.
8 million people still have America Online.
Really? Well, you know what's funny is we were watching Blunt Talk, the Patrick Stewart show, and he goes, the guy's like, oh, I forget what he said actually, and then Patrick Stewart said, I'm on AOL. They were like, Leo, what was that in regards to? Do you remember that? Oh yeah, he was like, you should FaceTime. Everybody FaceTimes now. He goes, FaceTime? He's like, I use AOL. And it was just funny as fuck. And so you're right. So Walter Blunt was still on AOL. So Meat Coons,
$29.99.
That's crazy. Meat Coons just said, that's all old people, by the way. That's anybody who's like over 50 right now. Meat Coons just said, you should give a warning because the lights behind you are probably giving people seizures. You're right. Broken LeBron Shames just donated $2 in Super Chat. Thank you, Broken LeBron Shames. Holy shit.
So I guess like besides the old people that still have it, there's still parts of the country that still randomly can't get digital internet and whatnot, so they still have to rely on AOL. That's going to be insane.
You're right.
Modem.
I could see that. You know, years ago I worked for Dish Network, and I installed something called I think it was called Blueberry or Blue something. Let me see what Mean Coons just said.
Don't hate on bits, Joe. It goes straight to your Twitch check and can't be charged back. The more you know.
Did you say 20 bits or 20 cents?
20 bits. Well, 20 bits equals 20 cents. So, thank you very much, Mean Coons. Thank you. I might have to change my bits thing because like getting an alert every 20 cents is like what the fuck, you know? I mean, think an alert coming in every second.
It's Matt, by the way. I don't know if it my brother's the one who does the fucking Ring of Honor figures. This is my cell phone, so that's why I think you have it in there like that.
Oh, I didn't even say your name.
Oh, good.
I got you in his figure. Why do I have you in his figure?
Probably because that's my Twitter handle. But my brother's
that's
the one who
why.
does Ring of Honor figures and all that other shit.
Oh yeah, you're the dude in Providence, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I know exactly who you are right now.
Host
Okay.
number is in under Matt, but this is probably because you have it under Twitter shit and whatnot.
Yeah, I'm gonna just for everybody to know, tomorrow night, assuming everything works tomorrow night, the thumbnail is gonna be the same. It's gonna be the MOnetize this, all that bullshit. Hold on a minute, Ken's calling. Let me try to merge the calls. Hold on a second, bro. Hold on, Ken. I'm gonna try to merge something, dude. This fucking Skype is fucked, dude. I can't even take multiple calls right now from anybody.
Dude, it took me a half hour to log on.
Dude, things are all fucked up tonight. Let me fucking I'm trying to get this guy over because he was really cool calling up, and nobody else could get through. I can't merge the calls.
You want me to call back?
Yeah, wait a minute. Hold on a second. Hey, Figa, call back. Oh, let me go back to him. Hold on one second. I'll be right back.
Figa, short for fake N-word.
Fake N-words.
A kid.
Oh my god. Let me resume call. Why won't let me resume call? Ken, you still here?
Yeah, I'm here.
Hey, Figa, hang up the fucking call, bro. Figa, hang up the call and call back. I should be able to take you if you call back, I think. You hear me, Ken? All right, shit.
Yeah, I hear you.
Motherfucker. Figa, call back and I'll try to take your call, bro. Anyway, Ken, what's up, dude? Yeah, I've had a nightmare, dude. Like, the internet wasn't working earlier. Like,
I saw all the videos on your channel at one point. I was like, what the fuck's going on over there?
Dude. And then, let me add Figa. Figa, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so I took Figa's call. Figa, what's up? You hear me, Figa? Oh, Figa, just call back, dude. You'll get on when you call back. Yeah, so the internet wasn't working for like an hour and a half. But then when I went live on Twitch, like, Twitch was doing okay. If that makes any sense. Like, Twitch was, like, sort of all right, but YouTube wasn't working worth a shit, right?
The fuck?
And now YouTube is working, like, okay. But Skype is even worse, dude. Skype had another update, and now Skype is working even worse than it was the other day.
Yep. There we go.
Okay, now Figa's here. So Figa and Foulmouth are here. All right, there we go. Ken, I didn't think you were coming. I thought you were asleep.
You know what happened, man? I had to walk the fuck home because they wouldn't let me drive.
What the oh, because you're hammered.
Yeah, I'm not like hammered, but they were like, took my keys, and I only live like 10 blocks, so I fucking had to walk.
Saves you like $5,000 on potential DUI, though.
That is, dude, that is epic. That is epic. And you're still calling this show, you're a psycho.
They fucking wouldn't let me walk. I mean, they wouldn't let me drive home.
I got a donation. Hang on a second.
You could have got raped, though, while you were walking.
The man, the myth, the legend Ken is on.
Kidnapped.
We need ginger and juice to pump us up. Geek Squad is headed to Ken's house.
Hey, Null Death. Shout out to Null Death, who's still bringing the fucking donations regardless. Thank you, Null Death, you crazy bastard. And to me, Kuntz. Yeah, Ken, you could have gotten raped, motherfucker. Like, what if somebody raped you? They would have felt real bad then. Oh, yeah, don't drive home, Ken. Let me take your keys. And then you get mugged by, like, 7 dudes who rape you.
I was looking to get God fucked.
Oh, my God. God fuck. Dude, you sound drunk. You are wasted. A minute ago, I was like, Ken fucking DM'd me like 3 hours ago saying he was coming. And now he's fucking, I'm thinking he's asleep. I'm like, Ken must be asleep. So with the fact that you called.
I never win card games, and I was in it to the very end tonight. So I split the pot, and then I thought I'd be home in like 10 minutes because I was going to drive home, but that didn't fucking happen.
Dude, you sound roasted right now.
Yeah.
You
Well,
sound so
what's your
roasted.
birthday? You eating fucking burgers and smoking cigarettes, then eating fucking burgers again, then
like out of
eating
control.
cigarettes.
I was pouring peanut butter sauce down my fucking throat.
Dude, I was here by myself with Tommy NC earlier. Tommy NC like saved most of the show because he was here. And I'm like trying to do things while talking, but like when nobody's here, I'm doing things and I'm not talking. And Leo was a fucking corpse tonight. I don't know what happened to her, but she wasn't. She was sitting over there like not talking. She's in some kind of pissed off mood tonight. Like I don't know what's going on with her.
Sounds like my wife.
She's just sitting grumpy. I don't know what the fuck is going on. She's like, fuck this show.
Could you imagine if all the women in this country at the same time got their period?
I feel like it might be something that is happening.
I think all the men would have to band together to fight all of them.
We wouldn't stand a chance, dude.
I don't think we would, man. They would just rip a hole through us.
Because they'd have their periods all over us. They just start.
And then you get like some of the social justice warriors who help the women instead.
Yeah, they'll be on their side. And then,
yeah, like some of the cuck guys would be like, no, you deserve to win or something. Like, you know what's funny is all those people that do that, it's like very noble because I used to be like that too. Like, let me stand up for everybody. But it's different now. It used to be, you used to want to stand up for people who are disadvantaged. But now it's like misguided. Like you're standing up for people, but you shouldn't because they're actually monsters now. Sasha's Mouthblood donates $1 and says blood. You know Sasha's Mouthblood has no money left because Sasha's Mouthblood got in an epic battle with D Moon and Schleppy. Like 3 weeks ago, Schleppy, Sasha's Mouthblood, and D Moon did battle on MOnetize This. They all between each other dropped like $500, like all of them.
You can't fuck with D Moon, man.
Yeah, but I mean, I think that we like their banks got drained because I haven't heard from D Moon. Like that was the first Sasha's Mouthblood. Like they're like, whoa, we gotta fucking take a break for a couple weeks. Like this, I mean, that was. Dude, they brought the shit hard a couple weeks ago.
Well, I seen D Moon chime in and go, "Don't fuck with me."
Hang on a second, a donation coming in. Can't hear you.
Oh yeah, can't hear him.
I put my video up so you can see it. Hopefully.
Yeah, I can't hear him either. It makes a little ding when there's a fucking donation though. It's weird.
Gotta love it. Met some bitch off and scored within the time to get back to MOnetize #score.
Damn, delete JD from NY206. Thank you for the 1919. Apparently he got fucking laid tonight and came back to the show still. I want to say really big thank you to everybody who stayed watching tonight. You know, despite all the issues we had, hours of off and on and problems and not on YouTube, then on Twitch. Now we're live on Twitch and YouTube. You guys are fucking committed, and I really, really appreciate you just being here to view this shit tonight. That was really fucking epic of you. And thank you for the donation, delete JD from NY206. And yeah, if I get a donation, Ken, and I'll just yell. I'll be like, donation. What's the donation now again? Ryback. Give me some more money. My name's Ryback. I want that money, money, money. My name is fucking Ryback. Give me some more money. Money is my crack. My name's Ryback. Oh. Ryback.
There we go. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Who? I want the Cavs to win, cause it'll prove that sports are rigged.
You want the Cavs to win, you fuck? Sasha's Mouthblood, thank you for the $40, Sasha's Mouthblood. So Sasha's Mouthblood called my fucking bluff. I said that I thought that Sasha's Mouthblood was depleted, and then Sasha's Mouthblood drops $40 like a fucking pimp daddy. What the fuck? Yeah, guys, what I'm going to do is, when I get a donation, I'm going to go, donation. That way you guys know that there's one coming in, okay?
Yep.
And then when it's over, I'll talk to you. I'll say like, all right, it's over, or whatever the fuck.
Donation over.
Yeah.
Donation over.
Donation over. Yeah.
That'd be so fucking lame.
Sasha's Mouthblood, thank you so much, dude. Yeah, like I said, Ken, earlier, like if I'm by myself, if I know that I'm going to be by myself, I can plan a show up.
Did you see my
Donation.
War tonight? War was great, especially when Roman Reigns went crazy and pulled out his penis. I like Roman Reigns' penis. My name is Skylar Fat.
You fucking
Joe, I
That
got
dude still
nudes
even
sent
alive,
to
Skylar?
me.
What the fuck
I'm a
name is
drunk
always forget it?
fuck.
Tyler?
Skylar says, Joe, I got nudes sent to me. I'm drunk as fuck. The Josh Hughes. Josh Hughes, thank you, bro. Hey, dude, congrats on getting nudes sent to you. That is the fucking shit. Ken, is there anything better than being hammered at 3 in the morning and getting nudes sent to you? I don't even know if you...
It don't get better than that.
Has that happened to you, though? Because you've been married a while. So, I mean, like... But you
Shit bomb! It happened about 3
Hey,
weeks
Joe,
ago.
how are you?
Oh, see, there you go. Donation. Clinton G20. What's up, Clinton? How you been, dude? Thanks for becoming a $5 shit bum. Thank you, Clinton, very much. And thank you to the Josh Hughes, Sasha's mouth blood, dropping it like it's hot in the fucking deal. So
Who's in the lead for the donations? Like for the year?
I don't even know right now. I'd have to... for the year? I don't know. I think it's Sasha's mouth blood or D Moon or something.
You're gonna have to get him a hooker at the end of the year, like whoever the top one is.
You're right, because it's only like $100.
And then second place gets Tommy, so like you have incentive to try to be like the number one.
I'll send Tommy NC to be the hooker for them.
I'll suck your dick. Give you a hand job with my buck knife.
My point earlier, Ken, was I don't know if you're like this, but I'm like this. I'm very much like this. If I know that I'm going to be alone on a show for like 3 hours, I can plan enough stuff that I can just like go and take phone calls and go. But like, but if I'm alone on a show suddenly and I can't take phone calls and there's issues,
yeah, no, that's tough.
Like,
that's tough.
I'm fucking done. You know what I mean? Like,
you set yourself up for 3-4 hours if you know that you're doing that. But
the other thing that's about me is like I'm like a reactionary person. Like I do way I like do like why like some people are like, why do you always have people on? It's like, well, yeah, I could rant for an hour and do a show. It's true. But I do way better when I have people to bounce stuff off of or to like start
shit with me.
Yeah, like we generate ideas. Like you bring up something, I have a bunch of shit to say about it.
I feel like I can't think of half the shit other people think of, and I get bits out of it. I get funny situations come out of it from what other people are saying. You know?
Right. I feel the same way. So like, but at the same time, I can deal with doing a show by myself. But if you'd rather have that momentum there with that. But if I don't expect to do it, that's when there's a problem. That's when it's like, oh shit. Like, I mean, like if I was like live on television and they said like you need to do something, I would do it. You know, I'd be all right.
Yeah, actually, we were talking about doing a live, like a long live show eventually.
Glorious.
What was the longest show?
Interrupted.
Yeah, it's weird. Like sometimes it's like a
Triple H wants to fuck me.
GLOURIOUS. More than I spent on that SLAMPIG. I gave her that foul mouth and that Nana was hashtag
Oh my
tight.
god, dude. Fucking Ken, wait till you hear this donation. Fucking delete JD Glorious. More than I spent on that slam pig. I gave her that foul mouth and that Nana was tight. Yo, that Nana was tight. What the fuck, dude? That's fucking great.
That should be a song.
That Nana was tight. Oh my god, it's too bad because if I started playing a song right now, you'd hear me singing but wouldn't hear the song. So it would sound like really awkward, you know what I mean?
Yo, what was the longest show you've done? How many hours straight?
8.5 hours.
I heard about that today. Somebody made a comment about that show on Twitter today.
It was the sun came up, and the worst thing was Leah went to bed, and like it was like we had something we had to do something the next day, and we ended up doing it, but it was like I was like a zombie, and it was like 7 in the morning, and I was sitting there with Bailey and I think Jesse or somebody, and we had started doing the thing where like every time you donate, we reset the clock, so like $5 equaled 5 minutes. Broken Line says, "Figure I donate $1. Fuck the Cavs." Sorry, Broken Line. Thank you, man. But yeah, so like it's 7 a.m. I'm like sitting there and I'm drunk and I'm like I threw up on the air. I passed out for a second. Like, and then Bailey was worried. Bailey was actually really worried that I wasn't gonna end the show because he's like, "How are we gonna end the show?" But I like woke up and then ended the show or whatever. But I was like, dude,
you realize if you fell asleep like live, people would still watch you be a little sketchy, but people will still watch it.
You know what? You know what'd be funny is me sitting there drunk, like asleep, like laying in the chair like this, like fucking like, and fucking donations popping up with people roasting me, like fucking glorious, I will give in, and then fucking look at this drunk faggot slob still sleeping. And he's like, dude, that would have been actually awesome. Are you kidding me? Like the next morning, like 10 a.m. But you know what would happen is like Leah would show up in the room and like I would still be live and she wouldn't know that I was live and she'd be like slapping me like, you piece of shit, wake up, you stupid idiot.
I'm gonna try that on a podcast once.
That's a great idea. I might, I don't know. Maybe I'll do it. Maybe I'll do it too. Maybe I'll just fucking, guys, you know what? I'm going to bed tonight, guys. Feel free to leave donations. Feel free to do whatever you want, and then just fucking like sleep right here.
Get your blanket, a little pillow behind your head.
Too lazy to get up, so you just piss in the fucking coffee mug. Don't even realize you're still alive. You're like, fuck it.
We'll sing you lullabies.
Yeah, well, I agree. It would be great. Joe's asleep in the chair of this broomstick starts prodding him from the left of the screen by Leah. Someone said that. Marcus, I don't know exactly what he was saying, but he was saying something like that. We got a super chat. Are we getting any other super chats that I missed? Let me see. Hold on a second. No. Okay, we got one super chat. Let me read this guy's super chat. What's he saying? Lee, you feeling better?
No.
What's the matter? Why don't you like the show?
Oh, I leave and get a bunch of donations. Like, I see how it is.
Leah goes, oh, I leave and a bunch of donations come in. No, Leah, I went live on YouTube. YouTube works now.
Pit escapes.
Aru Shinchu. I think you're in a weird mood tonight. Aru Shinchu says, Ken walked. Did Wineback get pissed and tossed someone into a pit of spikes? What is he talking about?
Pit of spikes. I don't know.
He said, LOL, Ken walked. Oh, Ken walked home. Yeah, Ken walked home from that party. Did Wineback get pissed and toss someone in a pit of spikes?
Pit of spikes for you. You're not driving.
Oh, God, I just fucking shut off my camera and not the fucking donation. I hate that. Dude, I fucking hate when I do that shit. It's okay, though.
Yo, what happened with Kenny Baldwin? Whatever the fuck.
I told the story on Twitch, actually, earlier. I nailed it on Twitch. I'm probably going to actually take the Twitch stream and make a video out of it because I nailed it. So, dude, I mean, basically, like, I made a video on it already. He went on Jim Cornette's show and just announced all of a sudden that he was leaving me and working with this other guy. And then he proceeded to say that Joe would not upload the episodes onto iTunes. Joe kept all the money, and then Joe bought a front row ticket to SmackDown for $500 and multiple other lies. So, first of all, once again, the second episode on iTunes wouldn't upload, no matter what I did. I reset the RSS feed. I tried a million things. Episode 2 just won't go up on iTunes. Then it went up. Then the next day it was down, and now it won't go back up again. So I had problems because I'm not very technical with that shit. So number one, so that's a lie, number one. Number two, I never paid him for the show. We never got money for the show. We never made any money. The show didn't make any money.
That fuck is waiting for money regardless, that fat fuck, because that's the type of person he is.
Number three.
When you had Jim Cornette on the fucking show, Cornette jokingly said it. Like, he did, like, he was laughing when he said it, but I think he was doing it to kind of, like, mask. He goes, Joe, watch out for this guy. He'll fuck you over and he'll move on to somebody else. And he kind of said it in, like, a sarcastic and joking manner.
Yeah.
But you could tell there was, like, some truth behind it.
Yeah, Kenny Bolin literally did exactly what Cornette said. But
not for nothing, but you could tell he's that type of guy.
Oh, yeah, but see, I'm not even mad because I think it's all a joke. I think Kenny Bolin, like, works people like I work things, like, where he's not sort of serious. But at the same time, he told a mass audience that I kept money from him. Then he told a mass audience that I got paid to sit in the front row at SmackDown. I have 5 to 6 WWE show tickets from this year. All the tickets, you know what they say? Comp, $0. Mm-hmm. Comp, $0. Buy WWE. So you said that I paid $500 for a ticket. Shit bum. I can prove I didn't.
Hey Joe, what do you think of the Xbox Scorpio?
Clinton, I will talk about the Xbox Scorpio in a minute, buddy. I appreciate that donation. Thank you, Clinton Gorman, very much, bro. I will talk about the Xbox Scorpio. So won't Ken and everybody. But, so yeah, number one, I didn't pay $500 for front row tickets. I would never do that. Number one, I have 3 fucking kids. I'm not going to spend my kids' money on front row tickets. Number two, I have fans and listeners who support me with their hard-earned money. I'm not going to take their hard-earned money, even though I could do whatever I want. It's my money, technically. I'm not going to take my money and go pay a $500 ticket. Number three, Leah would fucking kill me if I did that. I'm getting comped tickets from fucking WWE or from different people. It's actually been different times. I won't say exactly what happened, but you know the fucking deal. Number three, the next thing Kenny said was how I tweet and beg for a job from Triple H and Stephanie, and I constantly tweet Triple H, Stephanie, and Road Dogg. First of all, you can look up how many times I've tweeted Triple H, Stephanie, and Road Dogg. Go look it up. I've tweeted Triple H, Stephanie a total of 22 times. Triple H and Stephanie over 3 years. 3 fucking years I've tweeted Triple H and Stephanie, and this counts retweets as well. A total of 22 times. 3 years, 22 times. So that's a fucking lie. Road Dogg is not a lie. I do tweet Road Dogg all the time. But you know something? Road Dogg tweets me all the time. Road Dogg DMs me all the time. I talk to Road Dogg. Road Dogg responds to my comments that I write when I don't tag him. I make a tweet, Road Dogg responds.
10 times or 1,000 times.
Road Dogg is the man in charge of fucking SmackDown, for Christ's sake. Okay? This motherfucker tweets me and DMs, and we do all this shit. It doesn't.
Regardless, why is he bringing that up though? Like, what the fuck does that have to do with anything?
Because he's a cunt. But even with that being said, dude, put 2 and 2 together, Kenny. I'm sitting in the front row at SmackDown. I tweet Road Dogg, he tweets me, we DM, we do all this shit. Put 2 and 2 together. You think I paid $500 for a fucking front row ticket, you fucking idiot? So
there's fucking SmackDown, keep in mind.
So the picture on the tickets that I physically still have prove you wrong. Number two, the tweets that you can look up in Twitter history prove you wrong. Jim Cornette says he has no idea who I am, yet he's met me twice and acknowledged that on the podcast with Kenny Bolin. Therefore, you're lying, Jim Cornette. But I don't blame Jim. I think he was just playing along and shit. So there's 3 lies we found out already.
Well, I lost a lot of respect for Cornette after what I heard him.
Well, dude, we know it's a lie. For all these years, I used to think, nah, Cornette's serious. We know Cornette is bullshit. We know that him and Jimmy and fucking Kenny Bolin is all circus act. Yeah. We know that, dude. It's horrible because I love Cornette. But now we know they're full of shit. They're fucking full of shit, dude. Vince Russo raped Cornette today. Vince Russo fucking pulled Jim Cornette's dick off his body and sucked on it like 17 times, then spit the fucking blood out on the floor, threw his dick down and stepped on it. Vince Russo raped Jim Cornette today. And Jim Cornette, if you want a tag team partner, you and me versus Bolin and Cornette, let's fucking do it. I'll crack that fucking tennis racket over that lesbian with glasses head any fucking time you say so, bro. And then here's another fucking thing. You know what Kenny Bolin said when he started with my show? Kenny told me, listen, I'm going to tell Harry. Harry was Kenny Bolin's former co-host of years. He loved this guy. Harry loved doing the show, all this shit. Kenny said, it breaks my heart to have to tell him. So I'm going to tell him the reason why I'm joining your show is because you got a big deal with all this money and stuff like that. So he goes, just play along with that. Even though we're not getting any fucking money, just play along with that. That way I don't feel as bad, you know what I mean? I don't want to tell him that it's him.
Meanwhile, he's just a bullshit artist.
So I'm like, okay, let's do that. Okay, I got you. You know what I mean? We'll say that it's the money and the deal and whatever fuck else. Now, we almost did get sponsors. We had sponsors lined up, but by the time we did the Jim Cornette show, no sponsors were there yet. Nobody had responded back to me yet. So we had no sponsors. If you listen to the show, we gave no plugs almost. We gave almost 0 plugs. And also, if I give you the analytics of the show, it's a total of $18. And if you listen to the donations of the show, you can go look up the donations of the show. There almost was none. There was $7 donated. So the show made a total of $29. However,
if Kenny Bolin's supposed to be this fucking big, in his mind, he's this fucking,
dude,
national treasure.
His show sucks.
He should be able to bring sponsors if his name value is worth anything.
Exactly.
His iTunes show of many years, multiple years, his iTunes show, go look up his old iTunes show of years. The Bowling Alley. Go look it up. It's got 9 reviews. Do you know how many reviews Corrupted Podcast has that's been up a week? 12. He had 9 reviews. 9 motherfuckers went up and reviewed his fucking podcast on iTunes. Guess how many fucking reviewed it here for us in 12 in 3 weeks? Corrupted podcast, 12 reviews. We're bigger than their fucking show.
Cornette bothered me over the years when he attacked like Kenny Omega and the Bucks without doing his actual research. You know, he bashed Omega for wrestling the 8-year-old girl. Keep in mind that girl is being trained. It was all a part of the show. They worked out everything to where he would not hurt her. And then the company that it was happening in Japan, the whole premise of that company is not like New Japan. It's DDT, where they have like Joey Ryan does his, you know, where he grab the penis and fucking flips the guy over and whatnot. It's more of it's like a circus, literally. And he didn't bother doing the research. He just saw him fighting an 8-year-old girl. And he's every time he talks about Omega, does nothing about any wrestling. He hops on that. Anytime it's the Young Bucks, how they were assholes at fucking Ring of Honor. You know, they were spoiled, this, that, and the third. He does not like when guys are able to get over and he either didn't have a hand in it or he sees all these guys on the indies making consistent money and he doesn't appreciate it. These guys bust their ass.
It's just like everybody else, dude. It ends up being just like everybody else, which is awful because I drank the Kool-Aid of Cornette too. I still love Cornette. He's always going to be interesting to listen to. But you can be entertained by someone and love listening to them, but you have to know when it's bullshit too. Like if I go to the Cornette fucking deal, the Cornette show that we did, and I look up like Lifetime on the Cornette, I can tell you right now what it did. Want to see what it did? This is fucking Lifetime. I'll give you the screenshot right now. Here it is. Look at that. 4,004. Look at that. 1,165 views. Look at the money. $3.77. That podcast made $3.77. So you're right. I didn't pay you, Kenny. I'm sorry. But you know how much it costs to host the podcast a month? $10. I hosted the podcast for 5 months. That's $50. I'm negative 19 something dollars. So he's like, oh, he didn't. Pissed. Well, right. I mean, but like most of these listeners are my listeners. He brought like maybe 300 people. I'm bringing thousands of people. He's bringing maybe 300 people. And I think he thought I would bring more, and I think that's the problem. But here's the other deal. Remember the poor son of a bitch he used to host the show with? That guy, Harry? The guy that he said, oh, Joe, tell him that I did it for the money with you and everything. Because I don't want to hurt his feelings. And by the way, I have that conversation recorded. So I said, yeah, that makes sense. You know, okay, we'll tell him that. So now he's using that against me. Now he's saying, oh, Joe never gave me all that money he was going to give me. So now he's using a lie that he told to Harry as I didn't give him that money, but there's no money to be given, nor did we ever know or agree or think there was going to be. I did tell him that hopefully we can get sponsors, and it looks good. We didn't get the sponsors. I wish we did. And if we did,
he would do that.
I would be raping.
If he would do that to a guy that he worked with for that long.
I mean, dude.
You can only imagine what he was planning with you.
But listen to this. Listen to what I said this on Twitch earlier, but dude, Ken, listen to this. This is what the former co-host. By the way, I mentioned him twice on my rant video that I released about this. I mentioned him twice. I painted him as like, you know, Kenny Bolin shit on this guy, and this guy was a good guy. That's all I said about him. I barely said anything about him. Uh-huh. Well, listen to what he wrote me on what he wrote on Facebook. Listen to this crazy shit. It has come to my attention that Joe Cronin has been slandering my close personal friend Kenny Starmaker Bolin. Well, first of all, Harry, your close personal friend lied to you. Second of all, Kenny once told me that I was the longest running host in the history of the bowling alley, and given Kenny, Joe are no longer working together, Joe is the shortest running host. Is that supposed to, like, hurt my feelings or something? Now let's move to the next thing. You're probably wondering how this concerns me. Better yet, why I care. It has come to my attention that Joe has been mentioning me both, with and without directly using my name. So going forth, I would like to ask that not only does Mr. Cronin post a retraction in clearing all misuse of my name, but that he show myself the proper respect in not only cease and desisting all use of my name following the retraction, but also show me the proper respect in using my correct name, title, and where you can find me. Should Mr. Cronin not meet the above demands, I may have to leave my bubble and return to the world to deal with this situation appropriately. But should he oblige, then the matter will be resolved peacefully.
Hey, Harry, how about you come over and I take a shit on your chest? How about that, Harry? Come out of your fucking little bubble.
Bubbles in his fucking mother's basement.
Thank you for the longest running from the longest running host of the Bowling Alley, a real life superhero and a man who many have told that he could well be immortal, the great Harry Bennett. That's what he writes.
Well, that's why, Harry Bennett, your fucking fat buddy over there dropped you and lied to you. And then you're going to go after the wrong person. You should be talking to your best friend.
I have literally felt bad for Harry since the day this fucking thing started. And I felt, you know when there's a lie, you know when someone tells a lie or does something bad and you go, okay, but then you start feeling worse and worse as it goes along.
Yeah.
That's how I felt. I felt bad for Harry. I'm like,
is that on Facebook?
Yes.
Can you pull up a picture of this guy?
That's on Facebook under his fucking the great.
Do you have a picture of this guy, Harry Bennett?
I don't. Well, I could find one. Yeah. The great Harry Bennett.
Bit of Skype.
As soon as you slander, you knew he was talking. He had like the lawsuit idea mentality in mind. Like
there is no slander. The only slander that's happened is against me.
You're being lied about.
Right. I've been slandered because Kenny Bolin says I took his money. I took his money and used it to buy a SmackDown ticket. That's what Kenny Bolin said, and that's a lie because it was a comp ticket. And I can prove it's a comp ticket. I can prove that we didn't make any money. I can prove that it cost me money, and I could sue Kenny Bolin. I could actually sue you because you have actually slandered me. You need to look up the definition of slander, motherfucker.
You should fucking sue.
I'm not gonna sue anybody because I don't do that.
All this garbage, you greasy
ass fucking.
Wow, that guy looks a lot like JD from New York.
Who the fuck is this guy? The great Harry, haha. Joe, tell him to come to New Bedford
Damn,
so I can smack the shit out of this bad promo cutting fool.
Last week when you had
fuck this
flipped out.
fool.
Hey, thank you so much. Delete JD from NY206. Delete JD. Fuck this fool. Fuck this fool. Delete JD. Thanks for the donation, man. Listen, honestly, in all legitimacy, based on what he said on that podcast, I could sue for slander. There is nothing I said that could make you sue for slander.
But you know what? You wouldn't get much out of Kenny. You'd probably get like an old belt.
I don't sue people, so I wouldn't do it. But it's just hilarious that this guy's insinuating that from himself when I actually am the one who could sue for slander, but I'm not going to. Me and Kenny are actually cool. I talked to Kenny. He knows it was fucked up what he did, but Kenny's a lot like me. He'll do shit and it's a work. Now,
can I ask you why he said that it was over with you? What was the excuse for it?
He went on. Go listen to Jim Cornette's podcast. You won't believe it. But he. It's the last 30 minutes of, or last few minutes of the hour. Because he got a good deal, this crazy deal with this new guy, which is just bullshit. And then, I couldn't get the podcast up on iTunes. He said I didn't put it on iTunes, but I did put it on iTunes. It just didn't go up. So again, all that's been slandered is me. Joe didn't put it up on iTunes. Joe kept all the money. Joe bought a fucking SmackDown ticket.
He basically sat back. He just wanted to talk on the show with you and let you do all the fucking hard work.
He wanted me to do all the fucking work. And listen, something. I realized something. First of all, I'm not a technical guy. I'm not supposed to be the monkey that does all these things. I didn't know that was going into it, but I was going to do it because usually I do it and there's no problem. Until we ran into the RSS feed issue, and one of the problems we ran into was that the old podcast was interfering with this. So I tried to get the old podcast and I couldn't get it. Now, early when we first started, Harry and Bolin had said we can get you the old passwords and the logins, and I got that stuff, but it didn't work and I couldn't get into it still, and it wasn't working with iTunes. So Harry's issue is that he says, well, no, I told you I could get you that and stuff. So there's where he thinks I'm misrepresenting him. But that's not what I told him. I'm like, dude, I'm not misrepresenting you like that. I brought it up because that was one of the reasons it wasn't working. Not that it was your fault at all. I think he just is like, I'm left out, so I want to jump in on this shit. You know what I mean? Or maybe I can get in the good graces of Kenny. It's like, dude, Kenny threw you under the bus and he doesn't like you.
Come out of your
Harry probably fucking changed the passwords and shit like after he gave them to you.
Owen's son, too.
What did Cornette say out of curiosity? Anything?
Cornette didn't say anything. After Bolin did all that shit, Cornette went into challenging Vince Russo to a fight.
Yeah, Cornette's just worried about wishing death on people.
Oh,
Like
here's the
fucking-
other. The last thing. The last thing that I had to bring up was Kenny Bolin's. I believe they thought I was a Republican, so I think they started hating me because they thought I was Republican. They were
think
like,
everybody from the East Coast is Republican.
dude, listen, I am not a Republican. I'm an independent because I used to hate the conservatives. I used to hate the Republicans. But now I've realized that the liberals and the left side are just as vicious. And guess what? There is no greater example of viciousness from liberals than Jim Cornette and Kenny Bolin and his son. These people are fucking vicious. His kid wants to kill people that don't agree with him. Jim Cornette will block you if you say anything about Trump, and you can tell what Jim Cornette rants about stuff and should be killed.
Cornette
and
wants to
beaten.
kill people too, man. That's all they fucking talk about is death.
Yeah. Oh, I want to fight. I want to kill. Like I want to kill you. You know,
Let's kill. I'll meet you. I'll fucking fuck you up.
What happened to the left side being like liberal and like happy and like let's be peaceful and all work together for the greater purpose? No, they don't want to do that. They don't want to debate you. Nobody wants to debate. They
just want to fight you.
They want to kill, fight, behead, or stop or silence. That's all they want to do over there. That's all their rhetoric is. Go listen to everything they talk about. It's all their rhetoric. It's all fight, kill, or destroy or something.
Like you said before, I grew up with Cornette, and I said it today on the little up channel update that I had that I liked Cornette. I grew up watching him on WWE and all these other fucking wrestling programs he's worked on and worked for, and I liked him. I thought when he rants out, he's good. He's an interesting guy to listen to, but after today, and I heard how he wished death on this guy, and over wrestling, over what he did in his wrestling career, it just shocked me. It was like, you really want to go meet a guy and beat the shit out of him, and give him $5,000 to beat the shit out of him, and hope that he dies. He wishes cancer on him. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Over wrestling?
Every company that Cornette has gone to, he always has issues with multiple fucking guys.
Oh yeah, I'm surprised WWE
consistent.
didn't fucking talk at the Hall of Fame.
Cornette's always been nice to me, but it's like but I mean that's only until he's on your bad side. You know what I mean? And I don't really have an issue with Cornette at all, other than he said he didn't know me, but that's not true.
Yeah, he knew you.
So I mean, I don't know, dude. It's too bad. I'm not even that mad. I'm really not. I'm not mad at all because it's like, I
probably kind of expected this too, though.
I kind of did, and it's like, but I also didn't want to work. I just didn't want to do it anymore. I didn't want to do that show. It wasn't any fun. I couldn't talk. Go listen to the show.
I could tell it wasn't fun for you, man. I could tell.
I was like, this is cool that I have Cornette. This is cool that I have Rico.
Yeah.
But it's
it was a cool setup for you, but it was a different type of setup than you're used to.
Yeah, it's like it's like no offense, but I and listen, I don't mean it like I'm gonna sound, but I sort of like Sasha's Mouthblood said the donations are delayed. Let me check Sasha's Mouthblood. But like I feel like I'm sort of like I'm sort of like an entertainer, and the minute that I have to become like the monkey doing all the things and behind the scenes, I'm like, nah, that's not me, dude. I want to be entertaining people. I don't want to be running the deal. That's not me. Harry did a great job of that. Kenny's old guy, Harry. He did a great job of that. That's why that guy was good. If you didn't like the way his mic sounded and stuff, you know what I mean? Number one, get him a new mic. Number two, make him the guy who runs the show, but get another guy on as the co-host. But keep Harry doing that. He should have. If he kept Harry doing that and put me on as his co-host, that would have worked. You know?
Harry's in his bubble, and he don't want to come out.
Harry's in his bubble. Yeah, he's getting a dick in his mouth right now. Like 3 guys with a dick.
He's in a big bubble.
But listen, I still like him. It's weird. I still like these guys. Like, but I'm just striking back. You know what I mean? If you're gonna say wrong stuff about me, I have to respond that that's wrong. And the thing,
what are you gonna do? Just sit there and be quiet about it? You know?
And I'm not even that mad because again, everything they said can be disproven. Like actually proven to you. I can show you the ticket stub that shows it's $0. I can show you the analytics that show we made no money. I can show you all that stuff. I can show you the Twitter history.
You're right about you could sue the fuck out of him. You could technically sue this dude.
Technically, what they did to me is slander.
Yeah, big time.
So they did it on Jim Cornette's show, one of the biggest shows on podcasting. But I'm not going to do that because I ain't a bitch. Donation.
$9 for a fuck. Someone donated 9. I'm getting hard. I got 9 inches inside of your wife. $9. I'm shooting my semen to the ceiling. I'm coming and my balls have turned blue. $9. Suck my dick.
Joe, can you still hear me?
Yeah.
The glorious
Okay.
one
Who's getting
has
donation?
finally arrived and is ready to vomit because I just had a chance to check out Linkin Park's new album
Linkin
and holy
Park?
shit is it terrible. All that aside, Joe, I'm Zach.
Hey, Zach.
JD, you're welcome for the pledge. Joe, fuck all the haters, you're the man.
Hey, Glorious X. Thank you, Glorious X, for dropping the $9, dude. I really appreciate that. Thank you guys for the support. I appreciate everybody that supported, and everybody's really mad at Kenny. I mean, everybody's mad at this situation. I think people are more mad because I'm not actually doing something about it like I usually do, so other people are just freaking out over it. It's like clear as day that now we know Jim and Kenny and all those guys are just carny liars.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's one thing to, like, make funny jokes up and, like, joke around, but it's another thing to say, like, this guy didn't give me money, then he spent $500 on a SmackDown ticket.
You could tell these guys have been doing this a long time.
Yeah. But-
Shit like this.
But it's
you know?
but they made a mistake, though, because I could literally make a video, show you the ticket stubs. I could make a video, show you the analytics and the show history. I could make a video and show you the Twitter history and disprove
I don't
everything.
think they care about that. I don't think they give a fuck.
Really?
I think they just but I don't think they care. I think even if you put out a video showing the proof and people knew, okay, Joe's not lying, this is the truth, I don't think they even give a fuck because they've done this so many times now at this point and burned through so many co-hosts and people that they've hooked up with and collaborated with that they just don't give a fuck at this point. It's like, you know?
Yeah, I mean, and I kind of don't either, like, because I just don't. I'm not mad. I'm not like one of these people that gets all pissy and shit. Like,
Yeah, and you don't look like you're fucking ripping him, you know, because
I'm
you
not.
already would have ranted out over it and fucking,
no,
you know?
no. Actually, it's weird. I feel different. I feel like I am so in control and so right about this that I
Yeah.
don't feel mad
Yeah,
because
there's no reason to.
it's like,
Well, these
oh,
guys
dude, you made a
These
mistake,
guys were
guys.
doing this so long.
Yeah. Oh,
And like
yeah.
you said before, like he said before, you know, you could tell when Cornette was saying what he said on that show when he came on with you guys that he was busting balls a little, but he was also serious. Like, this guy burns through people like crazy, Joe. Like, you know,
Yeah.
be a matter of time before you guys aren't doing anything together
Well, that's
anymore.
why. That's another reason why I'm not that mad, because I think that Kenny, I think he's just playing around, and I think he thinks it's just a little joke and stuff. So, like, to me, I get that. I'm like that too with many things, but I know there's other people out there like it.
Button under your hat too, Joe.
What?
It's button under your hat. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
I'm like, cool. They talked about me on the Jim Cornette Experience on MLW Radio.
Exactly.
These guys have survived for years off of drama and what.
I'm more depressed that everything that I was told about Cornette and them is true. Like, I always stuck up for them and was like, no, you know. So I think I'm more bothered by
Over these years.
I'm more bothered by the people that come at me saying stuff that believe them. Those are
Can
the
I tell you, though, I feel the same way, man, because up until today, I looked at Cornette a different way. Now I see him as just a bullshit artist.
yes. It's
You
true.
know?
Dude, he's a complete bullshitter.
Bullshit is thick as fuck with him.
But-
because he sounds so convincing when he says shit.
But he's so smart, dude. He's so good and so
It
smart.
is, but it's like, why use it for fucking being a scumbag and a two-faced prick?
That's
You
just
know
what that's what he knows. That's what he grew up
Maybe
doing.
that's why this guy never lasted in any company for over 3 years.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, you could see. Go watch Table for Three. Eric,
Did you see him dealing with Vince McMahon on a regular basis? I couldn't.
did you see Eric Bischoff when he sat at the table with him the whole time? Even though Eric Bischoff shook his hand and was like, "Hey, you know," Jim Cornette was like, "Well, we got something in common. We both hate Bischoff, you know, or we both hate Vince Russo." And then Eric was like, "Yes, we do. Yeah." You could still see that Eric. You could see that Eric was staring at Jim Cornette, even though they were pleasant and nice. You could see that Eric Bischoff thought the whole time, like, he wasn't happy to be there. Like, if it was somebody that Eric Bischoff liked, he would have been all perky and talking and stuff. You could see
you're right.
Eric Bischoff was miserable. He was sitting there looking at Cornette like,
I noticed that,
You're
too.
a fake piece of shit. That's what Bischoff looked like.
Joe, were you going to the Ring of Honor shows when he was still there?
Yes.
When he was still employed by them?
Yeah, I remember that.
He damn near fucking destroyed the company.
Yeah,
He had
because
Steen left for Owens left for
Balls
over a
to
year
talk about
because
Russo, please.
dude, it made no sense because like the whole meaning and ethics of Ring of Honor were literally mostly the opposite of things that Cornette thinks about. I got to piss
all
real
these
quick. You
new
guys take it.
generation
I'll be right
guys,
back.
he almost screwed over. He damn near ruined multiple top indie guys' careers because he either didn't like them because they wanted to do their own thing in the ring. He didn't like him because Owens was too fat and he would never be a star.
Or
The
they
Young
were
Bucks had too
bowing
many
down to
shirts. Like, yeah, that's the thing. It's this generational gap that if you're not from this old school era and this old school mentality, then you don't belong in this business. And he has. It's almost like how back in the day, like our parents, when we with their music and we started listening to our music, they were like, what the fuck is this? And they don't get it. He has never been able to adjust to this year's
changes. Yeah,
this
changes.
wrestling. Yeah, he has this dinosaur mentality.
And that's why he's not on the big stage.
Who the fuck would want to work with him? I mean, everywhere he goes, it's a constant issue. And he threw Bischoff under the bus for years, and then all of a sudden, because he's in front of him, oh, hey, it's buddy. Oh, I had you pegged wrong. Yeah, because the guy's in front of you. I give it another couple months, even weeks. Like, fuck Bischoff again. Like, he'll switch on a dime, and that's his shtick. He'll use you when he needs you to make a show out of it, or get a little bit of ratings or whatnot, and he'll fucking go on multiple DVDs if they still streams and whatnot, and he'll bury somebody just because
he's very convincing. He's very fucking convincing.
Shit bomb.
Mr. Burnett has lots of demons. Yeah. I think he might be literally insane.
Well, what he said about
all
fucking
he ever
Russo,
talks about is wanting to murder people.
I was in shock. I mean, I've heard him talk shit
I'm legit afraid
before.
to have him in my office while I'm psychoanalyzing him.
On another person.
He doesn't take to criticism very well. Dear God, help.
It was weird to me.
He talks about Russo, always emailing and calling for a job and whatnot. Deep down, Cornette wants to be working for WWE as well, but
he
knows
would never went back. He would have never went to the Hall of Fame thing. You know what I mean?
He's hoping by going to the Hall of Fame,
yeah,
it might lead somewhere else. He's on the table for 3.
Donation.
Happy fucking birthday! Oh my god, so fucking horny! Oh my god, so horny! Oh my god, so horny! Happy birthday! Oh, honey, donation, time, put it in my round bum!
Yo, Joe, the fact that you are super confident and have proof that you are in the right makes you good in my book. This whole stuff is just a huge fucking mess and it seems more simple than it is.
Yeah.
Everyone here is behind you through all this BS. Hashtag fuck haters.
Thank you, Just Call Me Luke. I know there was a donation before that. I'll get that up too. Just Call Me Luke. Thanks, man, for the $16. Big time. Bringing it at 3 in the morning, Luke, you crazy bastard. Yeah, I'm so super confident about it because it's so easy. Like, it's so easy to know what happened. I have all the proof. So, dude, I've never been in trouble like that before, but I'll tell you what, it would be hilarious if somebody tried to fucking come after me for anything, because I would win a lot of money in court. I will tell you that much, because I have all the proof of everything. So I can prove that I've been slandered, because I downloaded the show, I downloaded Jim Cornette's show where I was slandered. So if anybody ever wanted to come at me with something, you're fucking in trouble, bro, because I have an entertainment lawyer that's a beast, and I can prove all 6 things that you said about me were completely unfounded. So at the very least, I would countersue, and you'd be in some fucking trouble. I would never do that because in my mind, I'm still friends with Kenny Bolin. Like, me and Kenny are still on good terms for the most part. But it's the people that are coming at me with stuff from his camp because he said things that aren't true. Now, I know a guy in fucking Germany that if I did what Kenny Bolin did, this motherfucker would probably try to sue me. He's a former co-host of mine, and no, he would fucking kill it. And I know that he knows that what I'm doing is the right thing here. And I know that there's people out there that if people did this to people, they would take it real seriously and they would take it personally and they would go nuts and they would sue. I am not going to sue anybody because fuck that, dude. Who the fuck wants to do that shit and who cares? Now, unless you said I raped a kid or like I'm a racist when I'm not or something like that, then I don't fucking care. I can hear you guys. What's up, Kenny?
Okay.
I was saying you're probably gonna get a phone call from Kenny, and he's probably gonna be like, "Come on, Joe, you know it was all shtick, and I love what you do." Blah blah blah.
Well, that's what I think. That's what it is, dude. I think it's just a shtick. It's just a fucking Kenny's just joking around. You know what I mean? I think the problem is it's the people around him that believe it's real, though. It's like, well, Kenny, listen, dude, I know you're just joking around. You're fucking around. He already did this publicly on Twitter. He wrote, Joe, no hard feelings, man. I had to do I did this thing and whatever the fuck. Just joking around. Hope it's all good. Then I said, Kenny, you're right, dude. No problem. I roasted you, though. I made a video and roasted you. And Kenny Bolin tweeted me. He wrote, I would be scared if you didn't. So, I mean, that's what he's like. I would be fucking nervous. I would be worried if you had not attacked me back. So, this emo cuck YouTuber shot up a store, killing 3 people and himself?
Yeah, man.
When did that happen?
I think it was today, right?
Keemstar just tweeted this out, and someone tweeted me that. What the fuck?
Are you talking about the reality star?
I guess so.
Yeah, that's who it is, a reality star. Yeah.
What a fucking psycho.
An emo cuck? Is that what you call it?
He called him
called
him a fucking emo cuck.
Fuck my wife.
Somebody just super chatted. I will get that $5 donation up that I missed from Jonathan. Jonathan McLee. Arush and Chu says, Joe, I don't care about going broke. I still support you and Skylar Fat. Look at Kenny Bolin can go screw himself. Thank you, Arush and Chu. But no, don't go.
Shit bomb.
Please don't go broke, bro.
It's time for conspiracy time with Jonathan McLean, baby. Joe, I'm pretty sure Anthem is only holding the broken gimmick cause Ed Nordholm and Jeff Jarrett wanna watch you give yourself the enema. Also, last donation supposed be from Cornette's therapist.
Hey, Cornette's therapist. And Jonathan, thank you for the $5 and becoming a $5 shit bum late at night. I actually had a pretty epic rap earlier on Twitch. I don't know if anybody heard that, but it was pretty good.
Oh,
Is it
side note.
remix, Joe?
Yeah, I played the God.
Yeah, you remixed it, right?
I played the "Fuck Like a God Church" song, but then I also just randomly freestyled it. Yeah,
that's why I said that before.
Do you see that figure?
No, I did not.
Oh, all right. Let me play this.
Shit bomb.
Mr. Cornette has lots of demons. I think he might be literally insane. All he ever talks about is wanting to murder people. I'm legit afraid to have him in my office while I'm psychoanalyzing him. He doesn't take to criticism very well. Dear God, help.
Thank you, Jonathan. Yeah, I don't think he does. It's weird that you guys randomly can now hear donations. Like, that's how fucked up Twitch is, Skype is.
Oh, so I don't forget this. The guy who just used the Adam Cole baby, his contract with Ring of Honor, when it ran up, there was a clause in it that said, I believe it was just WWE. If he goes to New Japan or something like that, it doesn't apply. But the day his contract ended, he cannot go to WWE for 90 days. So I think that's why they held him. Like, if he was to go somewhere else or whatnot, they held him off because they can't air anything with him for 90 days. So that puts it, I think, around SummerSlam time.
Really? Shit.
So I think, So I think that's why he's been doing a lot, finishing up the indie bookings and, knocking them out. And he's still working without a contract. So I think
that is weird. So he's still working without a contract?
Yeah. So he had to finish up his indie dates, and then he was still doing the night he got attacked by the Bucks and Marty, his contract, I believe, was up either the day before or the day after. From there on out, he did PWG. He finished up his stuff over there. He had a couple of random bookings. I want to say UK, maybe in New Japan too. There was few random dates, and then he had to do a couple of the Ring of Honor stuff. But he's still continuing working without a contract. And if he decides to go to WWE, it's 90 days from the day that it ran up. It's not so even if he's working with Ring of Honor now, the 90 days doesn't apply to that. It's whatever the day it was. I want to say it was May. But somewhere towards the end of May or beginning of May is when it fully ran out. So if you do from May to ballpark August, that puts it around SummerSlam takeover ballpark time frame where they could bring him on. If he ends up going to New Japan, since they have a working relationship with ROH, that won't apply. So it's just a matter of him going to WWE where the 90 days kicks in. Same thing for Mysterio, Ricochet, and Johnny Mundo. When Lucha Underground started their company, most of the guys who are under it, so Matanza and everybody else, has a 7-year contract or 7-season contract.
Right.
Except for those 3 guys, Ricochet, Mundo, and Mysterio. They can opt out after the 3rd season. Now, the 3rd season's already taped, but since it hasn't aired, they can't go anywhere else yet.
Right, till the show
they
airs.
Wanted to.
Okay, I get it. All right. Well, I get what you're saying. Dude, what's the deal with this YouTuber? I'm still looking this up. Like, what the fuck happened? He went and he fucking shot people live or something? What happened?
He just went into a place and just started fucking trying to kill everybody.
How long has he had? Do we know what his
city?
Yeah, do we know what his YouTube is yet?
Um,
Not that I want to glorify him or anything, but I mean, I want to kind of take a look at it. I see nothing on this yet on Yahoo or CNN, I don't think. Then again, CNN fucking will tell you the sky is purple. So I don't fucking know.
Joe, when's the last time you went to Fenway?
Oh shit, I don't know, man. Like 5 years ago, maybe.
The night you were talking about Manchester and the bombings and whatnot at the Ariana Grande concert. I don't know if maybe you've noticed this over the years, but like certain places you go into, if you got like a backpack or whatnot, a lot of times they don't even look in the shit. They just kind of like let you go through the friggin' little machine they have to walk through. Where the hell that little metal bar
Yankee
is?
Stadium. They give you guns when you go to Yankee Stadium.
Okay, shout out to Ken, just dropping it in our fucking thing. Randy Stair? Who the fuck is it? Oh my god, this guy looks like the guy that shot up the black church.
Yeah, it does. It does look like him.
He looks like the same fucking guy who shot up that church of the black people in the church.
MK Ultra. It's MK Ultra.
Dude, you know what it is? It's not MK Ultra. It's fucking horny teenagers who can't get pussy, and then they freak out and they kill people. That's what I'm seriously like. It's like, oh, I can't get pussy.
Always the ugly motherfuckers too, man. You're right.
It's always an ugly, white, fucking, long-haired, scrawny, leafy-looking motherfucker. Look at this fucking guy with his gun.
It's
like, dude,
it's because these kids have no communication skills nowadays. They have zero communication
kids,
skills.
That looks like the kids who shot up Columbine.
Yeah,
right?
dude. It's like, oh, I'm
same fucking look.
I'm in my backyard. My dick. I don't know how to use my dick. I don't know how to talk to women. But I know
how to use this gun.
I know how to exactly. I know to shoot this gun though.
Small fucking penis that no woman has ever seen, but I know how to use this big gun.
Dude, look out for any white guys who look like they don't know how to talk to women. Yeah. I'm telling you, I don't fucking care. Like, stereotype it. Fuck. What?
See one of them walk into a theater or a supermarket, just run.
Right.
Serious.
And especially if they have guns.
I bet this guy's fucking video still have ads playing.
This little cuck fag bitch, like, can't get a fucking girl. Here he is. All fucking. Here's the fucking. Look at this. What a fucking retard with his gun. What a fucking psycho. This is all I know how to use, this gun. I don't know how to use my dick. I can't get a girl to fuck me. So I'm going to go shoot people because I can't get a girl to fuck me.
You look into his face, you could see it in his eyes. And the shitty thing is, you can't, like, you know, do something to these people before they do something.
Right.
Because obviously they didn't do anything. But you can tell who the fuck they are.
But at the same time, you can't, though. You can't do that because it's like, there are, like, think about it, though, Kenny. Like, right? I know I just said that a minute ago. But there's, like, so many fucking people that, like, look like this anyway, that wouldn't do this, or that grow up and end up being normal, that it's like, you know, so you're right, you can't do it. Like, even though, because, like, look at the theater shooter, look at the black church white kid shooter, look at this shooter. It's like, you can't. The
fucked up thing about that kid in the church, he had a black friend that was being interviewed, and it didn't make the news that much. And the kid was saying he never, ever treated me with disrespect ever once as long as we were friends. And they were friends for, like, 7-8 years. He never knew him to be racist one bit.
Do you want to know why? Because, listen, and I know that some black people are going to hate to hear this. Because what happens every time a white guy kills a bunch of black people, what do they say? Every time a white guy kills black people, they say, he's a mental. You know what I mean? Like, when a Muslim kills people, it's terrorist and they hate whatever. When a black guy kills people, it's like, oh, they're against white people or they're fucking thugs or whatever. When a white guy kills someone, it's never that, oh, it was a hate crime. It's a lot of times it's not a hate crime. It's the guy who had a mental disease. You know?
Did you say this guy killed himself?
But probably. But you know what though? I got to be honest. Seriously, the fact that white guy who shot up the black church had a black kid is his friend, it could be either one. He could be mental and have just said that and blown up the church. However, it could also be that when you become friends with someone, even if they're black and you're supposedly a racist, or you are a racist, you know when someone gets through to you, you think like, oh, I hate all white people, or I hate all black people, and then all of a sudden a black guy saves your life or something.
Yeah.
There are some people who do two things. Number one, you either go, oh my God, I shouldn't hate black people. It's not black people. That guy just saved me. He's black. I've got it wrong. These guys were just bad. It wasn't that they were black. Everybody can be bad. I don't hate black people anymore. But then there's other people who will say, well, this black guy was nice, but still fuck these other ones. So we don't know if that white kid who shot up the church is A, was a complete racist and did it because of hate, or number two, B, he really was just fucking mentally crazy. I mean, I want to say he's mental because he has a black friend, but shut up a black church. But it could be that the black friend was his exception, and he still had that hate. But either way, there was still a mental problem, because it's not normal for you to just go in and kill a bunch of people,
especially in a church.
If it's a black guy killing,
They just prayed with that fucking dude.
What the fuck? Like he didn't go and shoot a gang up. He went into a church.
Yep, a holy fucking place to pray, and it's mind-boggling that we would have somebody on this earth that would do something like that.
It's funny these guys can afford guns and bullets, but can't afford a hooker. Go to a strip club.
Joe, this will hit home, but like when they had the Boston bombing and whatnot at the marathon, I don't know about your neck of the woods, but like even over in Rhode Island, they had they were on high alert because they didn't know if the dude happened to randomly come over here, or if he happened to go to Connecticut, or it was heading to New York.
I can see across I can see the town across the water. Across the water is where the town the guys were in. We can see across the water where the town is from where I live. So.
And these guys are going fucking door to door, searching every single thing. Like that must have been just absolutely.
That was crazy on the TV. We were watching that on TV when they finally found him in that fucking boat.
We stayed up all night, me and Leah, and I'm not gonna lie, as scary as it kind of was, like, oh man,
closed down your state. It was like the first time they ever closed down your whole fucking state, man.
Yeah.
They're fucking driving tanks and shit down the road.
I still have the recordings. I have the entire police scanner recording of the whole night. I have it.
That's funny you said that. I have the recording of a police scanner for 9/11.
Yeah. Dude, I have the. That's crazy that you have the police scanner. What, Leah? Call the show. Yeah, you can find them on Broadcastify. You can still go and look them up. But I did record them in case. But dude, it was crazy when the cops engaged them in the fight, and they were like, they've got bombs, and you can hear like, boom, 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 boom. Oh, donation.
Marie sucks cock. Marie sucks cock. Marie sucks cock.
Boom.
Speaking of you mentioning Fenway a second ago, your damn Red Sox came back and beat my Tigers tonight, so fuck that. That pissed me off tonight. Plus that guy with his gun looks like a complete asshole. Hashtag Higunkin. T3rd. Hashtag inaccurate shooter.
I'm a miserable Yankees fan.
Hey, listen.
I'm a miserable Mets fan.
we got Mets, Yankees, and Red Sox on the same call, so we can get along.
You know what's crazy? I'm waiting for fucking the end of the 2018 season for one thing.
What?
You guys know who Bryce Harper is from Washington?
Yep.
Yeah.
You gonna get him?
He's gonna be a Yankee. I know.
No. Here's the thing. Buster Olney and a few other guys had wrote a bunch of articles. I was reading them last weekend because I've been baffled by this. So, Yankees, Mets, Sox, Florida because there's no tax.
Right.
Los Angeles Angels.
We're all gonna fight for him.
Texas Rangers. He's estimated to make between 44 and 52 million a season.
Wow.
He's going to end up a Yankee. I'm telling you.
He's probably going to be a Yankee. Well, I mean,
Sox the Yankees.
Well, I mean, just go with the money. Go with the money. The first chance, most likely, he's a Yankee. Number two, he's a Red Sox.
Yeah.
$50 million a season. What that's going to end up doing is you're going to get like a random mid-tier guy.
And
say, you know what?
Hurt. He's going to be
30 million.
He's
fucking
gonna
guy-
get hurt. Well, like David Price on the Red Sox, dude. It's like this fucker's hurt all.
Price. Oof.
Yeah, that was a mistake.
I want
Any
the
guy
Mets.
from Tampa.
I want the Mets during the offseason to sign Bill Cosby. And he could just chloroform the whole fucking locker room because they suck.
Well, chloroform
When
and
we had
rape.
April all those years, I was hoping he passed some fucking steroids to everybody else. It's like, dude, go on, pass them along, share the wealth.
Skype is working, everybody. Yeah.
David Price.
Well,
any
listen,
guys from
having
Tampa? Yeah.
Bill Cosby would be fine, dude. You know what I mean? Like, that's all cool, but the problem is the medical bills for all the ass fucking.
Yeah, he'd be like, I just got done fucking. What's his name?
Put
Syndergaard.
Put the dick in the towel, boy.
I just chloroformed Syndergaard and fucked him in the butt.
And when the Sox got fucking Crawford from Tampa,
Yeah,
and they
dude.
shipped his ass out, like any guy from Tampa cannot play in a big media market.
No,
it's fucking amazing.
They get here and it's like, what the fuck? Like, and I hated Crawford anyway because I still remember the 2003 season when the first game of the season, I was invested in that whole game, bro. I had all my friends over. First game of the season, 2003, and motherfucking Crawford just bam, he wins the game at the end in extra innings. I think it was awful. That's how much. That's how far back I go.
If you notice, right, fucking baseball ratings have dropped. It's because the shit is too freaking long. There's too many games during the season. It's literally like how Monday Night Raw is dropping. The shows are way too long, too many commercials. Like 4 weeks ago,
I think
the Yankees were playing against the Cubs.
Yep.
18 fucking innings. It's May. We're a month and a half in. It's fucking May, and you play 18 innings on a Sunday night.
No.
There was little kids sleeping in the freaking in their parents' arms because the parents are like, nope. We spent a shitload of money to watch this series. We're not fucking leaving, even though it's 2:00 in the morning. We're staying here,
dude. Two extra innings, okay? 2 extra innings, and if nobody wins, it's a tie. It's that simple.
Simple solution. 2 options.
Home run derby.
No. You play the 10th inning, extra innings. If nobody scores, the 11th inning, manager has a choice: put a guy on second with no outs, or put a guy on third with 1 out.
That's interesting.
And proceed from there.
I mean, I think people in baseball would think that's like a crazy mockery of the game. I think they would lose their mind with that. But I think they could agree on, I would believe, is a tie.
The numbers are dropping. I mean, NFL is changing all this shit because they realize they have too many commercials.
How about this? I mean, you could even do stuff like where like it's like a walk is a point, like a hit is a point, like all that stuff, and then go into a point system, and then it's like, all right, well, they got a second base hit, so they won based on that. I mean, I don't know. I think they're afraid of that shit ruining it, though. But come on, I mean, you're right, dude. When there's over 100 games, you can't be going into 18 innings like 3 to 5 times. You're right. It's way too much. But I don't know if that's going to save the game. I honestly don't know if that's going to save. Like, okay, so say you don't like baseball. Say somebody hates baseball, right? Oh, it's boring. I hate it. Well, but dude, why don't you watch baseball? Because they got rid of that 18 inning thing. You think that's going to make people watch it? Ken, would you? I mean, like, really?
Eva Marie sucks cock! Eva Marie sucks cock!
Ooh.
Sucking dick. I really don't.
Boys.
Look at her ass.
Even too suck dick.
Eva Marie sucks cock!
Can you know Syndergaard is a rainbow warrior? Mr. Cosby is all over that white boy hashtag pudding pop.
Myth the pudding pop.
Put a bit of pudding pop in your butt.
Thanks to Lee JD from NY206.
That voice is so fucking annoying.
Eva Marie sucks cock!
Joe, if you took your kids to Fenway Park and dropped all that money on tickets, and it went to extra innings and it was 18, would you have stayed?
Let me tell you something. I wouldn't have only stayed.
Yeah.
I would have wanted both managers to 69 each other on home plate because I want to see some shit.
Yeah.
I'm paying that much money.
Honestly, I've been at games like that, and I'm just really drunk, and I'm screaming shit. The only thing that I complain about when it goes 18 innings is they close the bar at 7 innings.
Or you could be a Phillies fan and just piss on the guy in front of you.
Classic.
Dude, I say go as long as they need to go. Go 18 innings. I don't care. But I say the rule that needs to be changed isn't that we don't need 18 innings. It's that the bar needs to be open 18 innings.
Yeah.
That's my fucking rule.
They closed the bar early at Yankee Stadium a lot.
Yeah, it's like sixth inning. You go and you're like, what?
They do. They close it early like that, man. That sucks.
Yeah, fuck that. No, that's
They don't
my
do that
problem.
at Shea. They don't do. I'm not Shea, but City Field.
The best part. I didn't mean to cut you off. Go ahead. Ken, I didn't mean to cut you off. It was like a fucking random delay.
Yeah, I know. Skype's fucking. I'm hearing like you guys going.
I'm hearing that too. It's in and out. It's weird. Dude, Skype keeps going through transitions. Like at the beginning of the night, it's like it doesn't work. Then it does work, and then
Skype's got its period.
And then Skype starts going in and out.
This was the best thing though. That night it was ESPN was hosting the game. Sunday Night Baseball, Yankees Cubs. So after the game was over, the media was pissed because the Yankees were like, sorry, we have no time for interviews, because they had to be on their flight at 3:18 to play in Cincinnati Monday, same day. It was 2 o'clock in the morning. They had to play 8 o'clock at night. According to their baseball policy, because Cincinnati was 300 miles away from Chicago, in the baseball union handbook, they could only take the team bus for no more than 200 miles. So I guess there was only one pilot that had like enough hours to be able, like, however many hours they can fly in a fucking day or whatever. There was only one pilot going from Chicago to Cincinnati. If they missed their flight, they would have had to stay in Chicago and then fly out later in the afternoon. They had made it, but they had to take off at 3:18. They made it with like 7 minutes to spare, or they would have been fucking stuck. So it's like, of course they can't do interviews. They would have missed their fucking flight. Like, what the hell do you expect? But, whether it's baseball, wrestling, there's so many commercials nowadays, and whether people are switching from, get cutting the cord on their cable box or whatnot, people cannot sit for, 3 hours and watch anything anymore. The attention span shorter.
Times have changed.
People have shit going on. People are working multiple jobs. They got families.
There's plenty of things to do now that can keep you entertained. Well,
that's why I haven't been to Fenway. Like you said, you mentioned it. It's like even when I had my first kid, it was like I was still doing stuff with my buddies. Like my friend could still call me and be like, "Hey, dude, let's go do this or whatever the fuck. Hey, let's play Halo all night." And I didn't do a YouTube channel either. So it's like I was still doing that shit. But for the last 3 years. I haven't done anything. It was even, I think it was 3 years ago now that I saw a band. I saw a band, The Dreaming, in Boston. And that was like a weird thing that I went and did that. I actually recently I have done things. I did wrestling related stuff. I went to Mohegan Sun, which was a 3-hour drive. Leah let me go to Mohegan Sun, stay over the hotel. I did all that shit. Dude, me and Corey Graves got raped on the slot machines, bro.
I like Mohegan better than Foxwoods, though, gambling wise.
Yeah, I had fun there, but dude, me and Graves dropped fucking $50 each, and we got tooled on that shit. And dude, I saw Baron Corbin lose like $500.
One of my buddies at Mohegan won $500 in bingo, and some little old lady told him to go fuck himself.
Dude, it's so funny that you said old lady, because, and I'm gonna let you finish in a second, Kanye, but I got on the elevator with this other guy who looked like he was a rich dude, and he was rich, and the old lady gets on there and goes, "I can't believe it," and she was like 80. Like I get on this guy's like 45. You could tell he was a slick motherfucker who just like told women how rich he was and fucked them, and this old lady was like, "I can't believe it, I lost," and he goes, "Oh yeah, I had a bad night too." And I said, "Yeah, me too." And I'm thinking, well, I lost $60. But the old lady goes, "I lost $10,000 tonight." And I'm like, what the fuck? And the guy goes, "Oh no, damn." He goes, "Yeah, that is a bad night." "Yeah, that is a bad night, huh?" She's like, and then she got off the elevator. And I go, "Damn." I was like, $10,000. If I had $10,000, I wouldn't even be here right now.
Just blew the fucking pension.
And then he followed her up to her room and tried to fuck her.
Well, you know what? I should have, in the name of my family.
I was saying the other guy should have, because he's a good-looking guy.
Well, this guy was like, I said to him, I was like, "Damn, I wish if I had $10,000, I wouldn't be here." He goes, "Ha ha ha, right?" But then I was like, "Yeah, right. You're fucking rich as shit, you piece of shit."
Yeah, you should have followed up there, Joe, and been like, "Give me that fucking money."
I should have asked both of them on the elevator.
I'll give you the best night of your life, you cunt.
I should have been like, listen, guys, listen, I know, I don't know, old woman, I don't know you, and I'm sorry that I called you old woman. I apologize. I don't know what else to call you. Tell me your name. I'll call you Shirley. Whatever the fuck. I don't know.
Vintage vagina.
And sir, I don't.
I'm serious, and don't call me Shirley.
Did you hear that, Kenny? He said vintage vagina.
Vintage vagina.
So
museum vagina.
I should have said, listen, dude, and listen, vintage vagina. I don't care if both of you hear this. The bottom line is, I have a family, and I need to make money. If you take me to your room, vintage vagina, and perhaps I could have some of your money. I will give you the biggest orgasm of your 80-year-old life, and then the guy I would say, listen, I don't know if you're gay, but once you feel my mouth, you will be gay. I should have just, I'm just throwing it out there to you two, you might have lost tonight out there on the craps and stuff.
Win now,
but you can win tonight, motherfucker.
You got any more of that 10 grand left? You're gonna have a real good ending to this fucking miserable night.
Yo, if you got another 10 grand, you're gonna have 3 orgasms tonight.
Yeah, be like, I'll eat that old, wrinkled, fucking vintage pussy right now.
And Bailey would be on the phone and be like, Joe, that's terrible, dude. You know how many diseases or whatever? And I'd be like, no, Bailey, she's still alive at 80, so she must be clean, dude.
Gotta do
you can live
shit
stream
bum. I tell Leah I
Could
won.
you imagine JD and Russo in a bro down? It'd probably be like the Broadway episode of South Park. But shout out to JRAV Media. Me and my boys are back podcasting. We are back to fuck bitches and sell legal weed in Washington.
Wow.
Lots of nerd talk, new show.
Hey, thank you,
Hey, Joe.
Jonathan. Thank you, dude. What was the name of the podcast? Broadway. Be like the Broadway episode of South Park. Oh, Drev Media, JREV Media. Okay, thanks, man. I got your plug in there.
Joe.
Wait, what's up?
A Ford Fusion ad just popped up for you in the middle of the live stream.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I hit the play ad
No.
button.
I was just letting you know, so at least you know that the ads are, they're working. Because I remember you said you were going to try to put some during like the live stream.
Ads are working. Was it a skip ad? Was it skippable?
Yeah, they were skippable. I let it run though. Keep it classy.
Okay.
But
that's so weird.
2017 Ford Fusion or Ford Focus, what the hell it was.
Go Ford Fusion. I'm starting to realize that more ads are playing when I go live and I hit the play ad button than when I put a video up. And it's weird. So
I haven't seen an ad from you in a while for regular shows.
I know.
Or, anything uploaded. On occasion it'll pop up like randomly, but like that little yellow bar that would pop up to like indicate there's gonna be an ad.
Yeah.
Don't ever usually see it.
832, you're live on the show. What's up? 832, can you hear me? I'm not sure if Skype is working for callers.
It's doing the same shit it was doing to me last night. You could add the call, but they can hear you, but you can't hear them.
Did you notice Skype had an update yesterday and now it did again today?
Yeah, they don't know what the fuck they're doing.
They don't know what they're doing, dude. It is
I love to be in that office when they're deciding things like, oh fuck, what do we do now? We'll just re-upload the new version. Like fucking morons over there.
That's the thing, though. I don't think they're even. They must not be doing that, dude. They must be like, oh, it's not working again. We're getting reports that this is happening. Okay, well, in about 7 days, we're gonna roll out this shit.
I am here. What's up, motherfuckers?
D-Moon!
Joe, take a shot for me, you crazy motherfucker.
D-Moon!
What up, Ken and Leah? How's your guys' night going?
D-Moon, I had a horrible night tonight, bro. We had a terrible night. Leah is quiet as a mute button, dude. D-Moon, thank you for the $5, man. I will have a shot for you, my friend. Absolutely, D-Moon.
D-Moon. Yeah, I haven't heard Leah once, man. What's going on?
Leah left. She's in a grumpy mood or something. I don't fucking know. Leah, you okay? You gonna come back?
Killing people.
She just wants to kill people in Warcraft. Yeah, come on. Suffocate, masturbate while I hate on your goddamn face. I'll erase your face. I'll come in your mace. I'll come in your face. Chop your head off with a mace. Knife, cut, stab, and chew. I'll kill you if you're Christian, Muslim, or a Jew. I don't give a shit, no matter the race. I'm erasing the hate that I have for this place.
Jim Cornette.
Yo, Jim Cornette, I'm cutting up your face. I'm taking off your glasses and stab you in the eye. Kenny Bolin, you're fat as a pig. I'ma fucking bust a nut in your ass, you bitch. Your fucking son, he's crazy as shit. He wants to kill people, but I'm gonna kill you first. Suck my dick, you fat hoe. Suck on my dick. Kenny Bones, suck on my dick. Kenny Bones, suck on my dick. While you're choking and dying, I'm gonna laugh really thick. Kenny Bones, suck on my dick. Kenny Bones, you're making me sick. Bowling alley is closed, just so you know your daughter's a hoe. Oh, I don't even know if he has one of those daughters. I just said that shit.
Fucking.
Yo. Fucking shots fired, bitch. That's not even the song I wanted to use, but fucking it's great. Oh my god, dude, I'm sorry. Shots fired on your motherfucking ass. Yo, wait till
firing shots over there. Yo, you had fucking Ryback wanting you dead. You wanted fucking Ryback wanted you to fall into
I'm making enemies. Dude, I feel like I make like legit enemies with people over the wrong reasons. Like, don't you? Because like really, like if you really know me, I feel like if you really know me, you know that I'm like harmless, like that I'm not like somebody who wants to hurt any. Like, but it's weird. These people, it's like I'm in some fucking vendettas here.
Don't make me come out of my bubble.
Don't make me come out of my bubble. Like, what the fuck is he talking about?
Why would you even admit you're in a bubble, you fucking idiot?
He lives in England.
Don't make me come out of my bubble.
Don't make me come out of my fucking bubble. You fuck.
This bubble's never been broken.
I've been burping bubbles all day.
Ryback still probably fucking regretting turning down that 1.5 million.
Yo, what's up? Yeah, I used to work with Kenny Bolin, yeah. And now I'm really pissed off at you, yeah. Don't make me come out of my bubble. Yo, you about to be in some fucking major trouble. I'm fucking gone crazy, insane and nuts. I'm gonna bust a nut in your face, you fuck. I'm fucking Harry Bennett. I got no dick, but if I get really mad, I get real sick. And I'll get crazy and I'll shit on your wife. I'll turn your wife and your daughter into dykes. I'm crazy as hell cause I'm from the UK. I'm not like an American and I'm not gay. I'm fucking crazy and I back this shit up. So back the fuck up before I buy you a truck, yo. Out of my bubble. Coming fucking out of my bubble. You might be in some trouble because I'm coming out of my bubble.
Bubble trouble.
Bubble trouble. 2017, yo. Yo, I'm tearing you up. Guess what? I'm from fucking Northshire, England. I'll fuck you up, yo. This ain't no Yorkshire shit. I'm fucking crazy and you're a bitch. I got a fucking long ass dick. Harry Bennett, Kenny fucking Bolin, and Jim Cornette, and his fucking kid, and his gay friend Fred. We're coming after you and everyone that you know. We treat you like motherfucking cracker ass hoes. Harry Bennett, I've got a long dick. I'm coming for you, I'm gonna prove that it's thick. I'm coming out of my bubble, giving you bubble trouble. Fucking Tommy NC bubbles on my hiney. I don't care what you say, you got a small pee-pee. I got a big dick, you don't got a trap D. You got a worm, and soon you're gonna learn that I'm Harry Bennett and you don't fuck with me, son. Oh, I got bubble trouble. I'm coming out of my bubble, bubble trouble. I'm coming out of my bubble and you're in trouble. And if you fucking slander Kenny Bolin, you're in trouble. Slander him and I end your son. Coming at you with the bubble trouble, you cunt.
Double bubble trouble.
Yo, that's Harry singing about how he's gonna end me.
That's the Bubble Trouble song, man. He's got a small cock. I've got wooden teeth and a small cock.
Is that how they do things in England? In England, where Harry's from, when somebody slanders you, if you retort that, then you're a slanderer.
Yeah.
Is that how it works?
Yeah, then you can get sued.
Yeah. When you disprove the slander against you, you can be in trouble.
Yeah.
You fucking
Joe.
cunt. Yo.
Come out of your bubble.
I'm just thinking about, since you randomly talking about slander and shit, and thinking of the dude from the UK. Fucking the broken gimmick, right?
Right.
Since Anthem's in Canada, would he have to fight that in Canada?
I think because the intellectual property itself takes place in the U.S., I think it would be in the U.S. court because Impact is a United States company, I think, or operating in the U.S. So I don't really know. I suppose there is a possibility that there could be a suit in both countries separately. But I
That's
believe,
great.
but I do believe that, but essentially, it would start, or what's the word I want to say? It would emanate from the U.S. because the business operates in the U.S. despite the owner living in the Canada.
Joe, let me ask
that's
you this:
actually-
if that business was inside a bubble, would it be able to still sue people?
Well, that's
There'd be a
why.
lot of bubble trouble.
That's why he's coming out of his bubble.
Don't make me pop my bubble.
Don't make me come out of my fucking bubble, you cunt. I'm just kidding.
Bubble trouble.
It's fucking bubble trouble, yo.
You could use Coolio Gangsta's Paradise song.
Bubble trouble remix.
Yo, 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 Keemstar, yo, what up? Yo, yo. I know you're on cocaine, nigga, you must be insane. Everything you say on Drumbo Alert is a squirt, and everything you say is a lie. You're goddamn high, snorting that shit. You a guy, Keemstar. Yo, I know you're on coke. Should I do it, Dave? Yo, I know you're on coke. Should I do it? Yo, I know you're on coke, motherfucker. You gonna be broke, cause I know you're on coke. Come on.
Yeah, do it.
Come on.
Yeah, do it. Do it. Yeah, do it.
Keemstar, I know you're on coke.
Do it.
I know you're on crack cocaine. You must be insane in the membrane. Ow. Keemstar, I know you're on coke. I know you fucking snort before you abort. The 3 kids you should have had, but you didn't, cause your wife didn't have them, cause you were a puss. And now you're snorting lines like you're George Bush. I know you're on cocaine. I know you're on cocaine. You must be insane. Should I do it, Dave?
Yeah,
Should I do it, Dave?
Yeah, do it.
Should I do it, Dave?
Yeah, do it.
Should I do it, Dave? Yo! Before fucking baited, you would get inflated. For fucking snorting up that shit before you masturbated. Keemstar, I know you're on coke. And when the cops find out, you're gonna be broke. Cocaine. You must be insane.
Do it.
Cocaine. Should I do it, Dave?
Yeah, do it.
Oh!
I can't fucking believe it. Yo, Joe, did you hear my song about them the other night?
No, I didn't. No, I don't get into
no,
that.
it wasn't a song. It wasn't a song. It was a fake movie promo. And I go, he's looking for a woman that'll let him sit on his ass all day long. I can't believe you just did that. That was great.
Yo, I'm in a sling. Oops, I'm
Should
in
I
a
do
sling.
it? Oh, no, don't go there.
Oh, no, fucking, I love you guys. I love him, man. Fuck it. Yo, I can't believe this motherfucker, dude. I'm getting messages all day like, dude, Keemstar does coke. I heard Keemstar does coke.
Yeah, they're saying that somebody else on another show or something like that has proof of it or some shit now.
I mean, like,
How could you have proof? Like,
I mean, well,
you know what
dude, I mean, I just like, so he's got a couple lines hanging around. I mean, I don't know, it doesn't bother me. You know, it's like every once in a while he runs to a book, like, you know what I mean? He goes over to like grabs the Moby Dick book, opens it to page 69, and then, you know, who fucking cares? I don't really care. It's a couple lines. Who cares? You know, if he had like fucking bags all over his whole house or something.
I know, but they act like, you know, Tommy acted like it was like this big fucking bombshell, like, you know.
I don't know.
Oh God, he does coke before a show. Oh no.
I mean, well, I mean, I guess it could be. I mean, you know, it's kind of like one of those things. Like, we'll throw it and see if it fucking, you know,
Yeah.
maybe, you know.
Oh,
The face when he asked him, "Should I do it?" It was fucking
I fucking I just heard about this. I'm late to the party, but I was laughing like a maniac when I heard about this. I was just like watching them do it, and I was like, that's fucking crazy. That's fucking awesome.
know? I love
Joe.
I'm watching this battle going on like from afar because I don't talk about anything, but I'm just like, man, this is some fucking epic shit that don't want anything to do with. People bring stuff up, and I go, well, no, what's up, dude? What do you got?
Speaking of fucking coke, right?
Mm-hmm.
Remember that friggin' piss test I had to take, and they charged me $2,500?
What?
Wait, what? Say that again.
Remember that picture I sent you where I had to take that piss test because I'm in pain management because my back's all fucked up. My neck's
Oh
all
yeah,
messed up.
okay. I remember. I know what you're talking about now.
So, well, actually, Ken, I'll give you the story background. So I every month I usually have to take like a urine test.
Yeah.
On occasion, they like don't even worry about it. Fuck it, no big deal.
Right.
So I took one. Blue Cross refused to pay for it. Said it was deemed unnecessary. So it was originally $4,300. They said, but we're gonna knock it down to $2,500 just for you.
If it's if it's deemed unnecessary, then you should immediately tell them like, well then should I sue this doctor?
Well, no, the doctor's he already canceled his other patients using that lab.
He's fighting
He's
them?
like, nope, not doing this anymore. So he's helping me out. But the lab said because I did not pay the $2,500, it's now going back to the $4,300.
What the fuck?
I would refuse to pay that shit, and eventually you'll be nullified of it. You won't have to pay it.
I barely got a few drops of piss out too, and you're gonna $4,300 to piss, like
Yo,
maybe
Ridiculous.
that's bullshit.
a tablespoon worth.
Bro, they were sending me the bills for that too, because I go to pain management too, but I don't take painkillers, but they make me take a piss test every time I go there, and they fucking sent the bill to my house like several times, and I went back to there with the bill and told them, hey, yo, this is an astronomical amount of money to fucking take a piss. Like, it was so high. It wasn't as high as yours, but
Right.
no wonder why this country is in fucking shambles financially when we're fucking charging $2,500 to $4,000 for a piss test.
Me and Leah
When you get Robitussin.
Me and Leah talk about this all the time, dude. It's the amount that they charge for things that's wrong, not anything else. The reason
they do it on purpose.
Well, the reason why we're all complaining about healthcare more than we ever did, the reason why we didn't need like free healthcare like all the other countries, the reason why we used to be like, oh, whatever, is because we didn't used to pay $1,000 to have our leg checked for 3 minutes in a doctor's office, or pay fucking, $500
$8 for Motrin in the hospital.
Yeah, $500 for a couple pills and a bandage. You know?
No
My
joke.
back surgery was $89,000.
Yeah.
I ended up paying $1,300 of that. Blue Cross covered the rest. And keep in mind,
They need to start.
they fucked up surgery.
They need to start classifying like healthcare in a different way. And I don't know how. You look at the guy who bought the EpiPens from like, what was it, like
Motherfucker, man.
$50 of EpiPen or something. Now it's $500 of EpiPen because this guy bought them and repriced them. It's like you need to start looking at stuff like that. Like, okay, I understand that that we do what's it called? What's the word I'm looking for?
Advertising?
It's sort of how we are as a country. We're a not democratic, but what's the word I'm looking for, Leah? As far as money goes.
I know he looks like the opposite.
No, we're
Definitely not communist.
yeah, we're not communist. We're
I'm trying to think of the fucking term. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Leah, what are we? We're not communist. We're capitalist. Capitalism. Yeah,
Yes.
it's like so like the truth is in the middle. Capitalism doesn't work. Communism doesn't work. It's both of those combined with everything else. What works is whatever works. Not capitalism, not communism. What works is whatever works. And as far as like free,
Whatever the fuck you want, as long as it works,
And actually, capitalism goes against the whole meaning of capitalism, which is like get as much as you can, But we're supposed to try to prosper as a society. So when healthcare becomes not about saving patients' lives and stuff, it's supposed to be like, well, if there's a lot of money in healthcare, we're going to save more people's lives because, they're going to work harder to solve things to make more money. But no, we're down to charging prices. So capitalism.
People gotta go into Canada for their fucking prescriptions now, man. It's cheaper
I
from
actually
Canada.
had
They
prescriptions.
order it,
Right.
I had a couple coming from Canada, and they actually got seized, and they refunded me the money, and they said they'll keep trying to send them, but at one point they were trying to block any medications coming from Canada because their excuse was, is it from a legitimate laboratory? But they were worried because we're ordering from Canada and it's much, much cheaper. They were like, nope, fuck this. So a bunch of shit had got seized at the time. And I want to say it was another time I ended up getting the pills. Then another time it happened again. I was like, fuck it. I don't want to deal with this shit anymore and just go to CVS and call it a day.
What about that girl? Like a couple, not just one girl, but what about that kid who was having multiple seizures, like 300 of them a day, and
Jeez.
they needed the THC part of the marijuana, or not the THC, the other part of marijuana.
CBD oil, whatever the hell they call it.
And
Oh,
she
yeah.
had to move to fucking Colorado so the kid doesn't have fucking seizures anymore. Like, they had to pick up their family and leave because that fucking state wouldn't, pass it through and all this and that. And it's like, because
And if they would have gave it to the kid, they probably would have went after the parents for child abuse or something.
Well, I've got a couple comments when it comes to that. My first comment is, that's what makes the America awesome and terrible. Number one, okay, you shouldn't have to up and move out of your state, but the good news is about America is it is state by state capitalism. Like, okay, if you want to be a shitty state, well, fuck you, I'm going to move to this other state. And so it's not it's an inconvenience, but it's like the good and the bad. Like I always think that the laws should be done by states, because if all laws are done by states, it's like you can kind of pick and choose. Like, okay, I don't want to leave America, but I'm not happy with Iowa right now, so I'm going to move to this other area. So it's kind of like weird. It's pick or choose, I guess, but it still sucks that you have to get up and move because of that.
Yeah.
You look at the hospital, right, and how that we go, if we're sick, we go to the emergency room. We're there because, we need a doctor. The nurses, they want to help. Then you get to the higher ups, whether it's the board that works at the hospital or whoever runs the hospital. They're looking at it as a business. So they're telling the nurses, keep costs down. They're like, we want to help these people. How the fuck do we do that? They're kind of stuck in, nurses are stuck in the middle because they want to please their bosses by help. Bosses are like, we need more money. I need a new car. I need my bonus checks at the end of the year. Save some fucking money, cut costs.
Yeah, you know how much money these doctors get for when they push certain drugs on patients? Like, they get a lot of fucking kickbacks from these companies, man. Like vacations, cars, houses.
My old doctor used to push Augmentin, which is kind of like an amoxicillin. It didn't matter if you had asthma, you broke your leg, your fucking dick fell off. Augmentin was his number one drug. This guy was constantly pushing it. His fucking pens from Augmentin. His little clipboard pad had the friggin' logo. I'm like, dude, I'm not using this medication anymore. Well, this is the only one I really want to give you. Oh, fuck you. I'll go to somebody new then.
Yeah. Fuck the Atlanta Braves.
I'm trying to fix my fucking lights behind me. But yeah, I get what you're saying. Dude. You can look at these doctors and it's like, why are you giving this to 80% of your patients, you fucking idiot?
Guy's got heart problems and you're giving him a fucking muscle relaxer.
Yeah, and what happens is it becomes like a commission. It becomes like you're a salesman, not a doctor.
Yep.
When I go to CVS, right, to pick up the pain medications,
right,
I get so stigmatized now because of how bad shit's gotten over the years with, opiate epidemic and whatnot.
Imagine if we gave doctors money based on like how much they did well. Like if you like cured somebody, every time a doctor cured somebody or had a successful procedure, they got like a bonus check or something.
So much what that would do if they did that, man. That would just mean like that your doctor or that in a serious condition or something, like say he's getting an operation, that doctor's gonna try his motherfucking ass off to do the right thing. Yeah, that would be good.
Which one's for the old people? Medicare or Medicaid?
I think Medicaid.
Medicare, I thought.
Is it Medicare?
It might be,
either way, the doctor my mother's had her for fucking 40 years. She had said that whichever one it is, Medicare, Medicaid, she only gets paid for 8 minutes for that particular patient, and that's it. That's the max, and then anything else after that, it's on her time and her dime. So 8 minutes, that's it.
I would be the worst.
She tries to get everything done.
I would be the worst
people
doctor.
get fucked in our country, man. They really do.
I'd be the worst doctor because all I would want to do is connect with the people and make sure that they feel okay, and then prove that as a doctor, if I was a doctor, the only thing I would want to do is make sure they feel okay and prove that they're okay. Those two things.
Yeah.
I want to prove to you, that you're okay, and I want you to feel like you're okay when you leave. Like, know that you're okay.
Go out to your family who's in the waiting room, and I want to tell them everything went well, and You know, like that, like, because I've waited. I mean, I'm sure mostly all of us have waited in the waiting room for somebody who you thought was either going to die or survive, and the doctor comes out telling you everything's good. That's like such a fucking,
A weight off the chest, weight off the shoulders, fucking.
especially when it's a loved one in there, and you're like sitting out there, you know, banging your head against the fucking wall. You know, and some of these doctors are cold as ice. You know, they don't give a fuck. You know, my mother went through a procedure with her heart and shit, and this doctor came out and told us that she was still alive, and we didn't think she was. And I was like pumping my fist, going, "She's still alive. She's still alive." And this guy looked at me and he goes, "It doesn't mean she's out of the woods yet. She could still die." And I'm like, "Why the fuck would you say that to somebody?"
Well,
you know?
I mean, like that. I feel like they're like they don't want you to have false hope, but at the same time, it's like,
you know, I mean, I guess I understand that, but it's just like, but then you get another doctor who comes out and he's like, you know, would tell you totally different and react to you in a totally like human, fucking just connecting with you, like you said, connecting with another person and telling them they're gonna be all right. Don't worry, this is gonna be all right. You know,
well, even if
it's false hope, even if it is, you know.
Thank you, Arushin Chu, for saying "Shut up, Joe, and take my money" and dropping $2 in the super chat. Yeah, I mean, I feel like a lot of times the doctor will say, "Listen, you know, it's still likely that this is going to happen, but there is a possibility, so we're going to work as hard as we can for your father." You know what I mean? That's all you need to say.
I've had a lawsuit. Oh God, it's been years now. It's been a nightmare. The doctor who did my back surgery.
Yeah.
He killed a patient 4 months after my surgery, and
oh my God.
Now keep in mind.
Well, he didn't kill them, but he lost them.
He operated on the wrong side of the guy's brain.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Joe, type in on Google the letter, the doctor, and then the letter J, Frederick, Fredrick, and then last name was Harrington, Harrington.
I'm gonna look up this Frederick guy, but I just want to tell you guys real quick that fucking cocksucker, like retard, fucking cracker goth fag boy who couldn't get laid, who couldn't get a girl to fuck him.
The emo cuck.
The emo cuck, as Keemstar said, the emo cuck.
Yeah.
This guy only had 900 subs on YouTube. He's not a YouTuber. He's a fucking loser. That's all he is. He's a loser.
Joe.
He's fucking dead now too because he looks like a. Look at this fuck. No wonder you couldn't get a girl. You look like a fucking.
Who killed him? Himself or the cops?
He probably killed himself because he looks like a fucking foot.
Fucking alien.
You look like fucking
guy. Dude, he looks a lot like the fucking dude from the school shooting. He lost his fucking coat. Should I do it, Dave? Should I fucking,
no. Oh
should
no.
I fucking
Come on, bro. You know that's funny.
That's fucking hilarious.
I didn't want to do it live, but I knew you'd laugh at that, and it was in my head, and I was like, I gotta say this.
Should I do it, Dave? MK Ultra?
With his fucking carrot eyes, like with his big fucking red fucking.
Yo, I'm telling you, he does look a lot like the fucking dude who shot up the school with the little kids. He looks.
He's got 900 subs.
900. That's why he failed at YouTube too. He sucked at that.
Well, see, that's what I hate though. They paint him as a YouTube channel guy.
Yeah, well, now
who did the shoot.
Well, get ready for that. Get ready for YouTuber kills people now. And it's like he's not a YouTuber. He had 978 YouTubers. Okay, how many Facebook friends does he have? Does he have 300 Facebook friends? Because then the article should say Facebooker, YouTuber, Instagrammer, Twitter. So they're only going to say YouTuber, though. Watch what happens. Watch what fucking happens with this fuck and YouTube. Because I'm telling you people out there, I am telling you to your faces that the networks, the TV stations, the Comedy Centrals, the NBCs, the Colbert Report, the MTVs, they were all mad that YouTube is taking their ratings. YouTube is taking their ratings, and Google is part of the fucking Disney and the 5 people that own this entire country. Google is part of it. And for a while I said, you know, it's funny. The Google is with all these groups, but they're all mad at YouTube because YouTube's taking their ratings. But Google owns YouTube now. So, like, you would think that they would, like, just close down YouTube so they could go back to having their ratings.
Holy Joe. Totally killing it.
1 year later, look at what's going on. They're attacking PewDiePie. You know there's something wrong when they're attacking a guy like Philip DeFranco. They're goddamn attacking Philip DeFranco.
Joe, we were talking about this months ago, where you had said, you know, with everything going on, whether it's ads or whatnot,
right?
You were kind of looking to like the next wave of things, whether it's Twitch or something else, because you started noticing the sub count was down. It was right around the time they started cleaning out the subs, and you had lost a bunch of them because they were fucking, cleaning out dead subs and whatnot, or there was just random people getting, booted. But you had planned for like the next thing, because you kind of had a sense of the analytics were so fucking bad that if we continue going on down this road, everybody's screwed. And
yes. Yeah, no, they're trying to kill their own shit. There's no nut about it. Why would they go after the number one YouTuber in PewDiePie? They've been going after him for months for the Jewish stuff. Even if he never did that whole fucking the lightning rod thing, which was the Fiverr people saying the Jews thing. Eventually, they would have got to him anyway, because they're even getting to Philip DeFranco now. Because that is the point, to kill YouTube. Go look at the trending tab. All you need to do is look at the trending tab. The last 5 weeks, I've been staring at the thing. Somebody on YouTube does something, gets 1 million views. Like, within 24 hours, a video starts hitting 1 million views. I look on the trending tab, it's not there. But what's in the top of the trending tab? Stephen Colbert, MSNBC, NBC, Comedy Central. Listen, I don't give a fuck if you're right-wing or left-wing. I don't give a fuck if you love Donald Trump or you hate Donald Trump. The bottom line is, all the left liberals who hate Donald Trump are in the top trending tabs. Not the guy who made a video that went viral. Not a dude who's getting 500,000 views within 8 hours. It's 2 days worth of SNL skit that gets put up there. That stuff all gets put up there. You can check the trending tab every day. I'll check it right now, live. Want to check it live? Let's fucking do it. Let's do it right now. Let's find out what is trending on YouTube exactly. Because the other day when Philip DeFranco was trending naturally, it got pulled. They came up with some bullshit algorithm excuse, but it was horse shit, and it wasn't true.
I can't understand how that blonde cunt still has the one who fucking went after Ziegler.
Right.
Her channel, good God. That fucking broad, man.
I don't listen.
She's happy. She's gonna kill herself. She's happy. She's gonna kill herself. She used to be a stripper.
Shit bum.
I know this had nothing to do with anything, but did Microsoft show off the new Xbox?
Oh, I hope so. Listen, Broken Lion, I promised somebody else we'd talk about the Scorpio. We will talk about the Scorpio. I hope to God at E3, I hope to God that we get Halo 6. But they're going to be going up against Bungie's deal, which is, what the fuck, Destiny. Destiny's a huge deal. You know Halo's dead when everyone's talking about, can't wait for the Destiny thing, and nobody has said one thing about Halo 6 except for me. I feel like it's 2001 all over again. In 2001, I was like, Halo, 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 and everybody was like, what are you talking about? And now it's like 2017.
Well, didn't they pretty much fuck themselves over with that last game they released where nobody could fucking play?
Well, not Halo 5, but yeah, Halo, the Master Chief's Collection.
Yeah,
okay.
That was supposed to be fucking huge.
Let me read these first before we talk. Let's read the trending tab. Let's read the trending tab. Oh, look at the number one trending thing. Let's look at the number one trending thing. Wow. Go figure. The number one trending thing. Oh, look, it's Mr. Anti-Donald Trump, Stephen Colbert. The number one trend on YouTube. So you're telling me a day ago this is the number one trending thing. Stephen Colbert, guess who's Comey to dinner? So Stephen Colbert, there he is. The next thing, what else is trending? Well, actually, I give them credit. What's Inside Engine is number 2 over here. Usually you don't see that shit.
Hey, there's the former FBI director.
Vivo. Number 2 is Vivo. Something on Vivo, music-wise, is number 2. Dose of Dissonance. John McCain's bizarre, incoherent questioning of James Comey. David Guetta, that's another fucking Vivo person, music guy. Gorillas, more music stuff. This is all record label stuff, by the way, right here. Record label stuff. News TV Max, Bill O'Reilly on James Comey testimony, Fox News, and more. The View. The View. Late Night with James Corden, or whoever that is. Who's James Corden? I assume he's some guy, liberal guy.
The James Comey guy?
Corbin.
C-O-M-E-Y.
Corden.
That's
Corden.
that. Oh, I was gonna say the other one's the FBI
No,
director.
James Corden. Now, actually, I will say this Newsmax is surprising. This right here is surprising because normally this isn't here. Normally this is actually different than what I was ranting about. I think this is a conservative thing. I don't know. We have to listen to it. I think because Bill O'Reilly's here.
That dude Casey, isn't he one of them who like he fucking flipped out after a while because people were pissed off that who he was voting for?
Well, Casey Neistat told everybody to vote. No, Casey Neistat. It wasn't who he was voting for. Casey Neistat told you to vote Hillary. Casey Neistat said, "Go, you must vote Hillary," which is disgusting. Anybody who said you must vote Trump or you must vote Hillary, who had like 11 million subscribers, fuck you. Fuck you, Casey Neistat, because guess what, guys? Casey Neistat works for CNN now. Oh, Casey Neistat working for CNN. And then watch James Comey live, PBS NewsHour. PBS, that's television. Casey Neistat, that's CNN. The View, that's TV. Gorillaz, that's a music label. David Gottner, that's a music label. The Late Show with Stephen Colbert, that's a television show. That's all trending. CMT, Country Music Television, that's a TV show. And then here's the Elsa shit, Frozen Theory. How does Elsa's gloves work? This is this little kid bullshit that they want you to watch. Horse shit little kid stuff. Kids meet guy with muscular dystrophy. Oh, that's what they want you to watch. Everything is a hippie fucking dippity bullshit. Fifth Harmony, another record label paid for bullshit trending. Jerry Seinfeld, he's an NBC guy. Lots of friends with lots of those Jewish people that run everything, isn't he? There he is, Extra TV. That's a television show. Vivo, another record label who is owned by the 5 companies that own everything else in media, that also are part of Google. Google censored people who wanted to vote conservative. Google censored people who are in the media. Google censors things from YouTube and plugs you towards television shows. Google censors stuff in favor of Disney. Oh, what a surprise. Team Coco.
Joe, let's cut you off for one quick second.
I love Conan O'Brien, but that's a TV show. What's up?
You see how they're doing this with, how they're trying to push whatever their agenda is, they're trying to push it. The next election, you think it's going to be way worse than the one we just had with how crazy shit got with the last election? Do you think the next one coming up is going to be even more of a fucking circus?
I guarantee a Democrat gets elected. Or I guarantee I'll guarantee at least a Republican does not get elected. At least. I
Just
think
in general, you think it's gonna be crazy how with the fucking media, how bad it was prior, how much more it's gonna be more enhanced now. It's gonna be even more nuts than it was the previous one that just happened.
I don't know if it'll be.
Because you figure Trump's probably gonna run again unless he gets booted somewhere. But he'll probably try to run again, and if he does,
I think The Rock runs. I think if The Rock runs, The Rock wins. I think The Rock should run.
The main event at WrestleMania, main event, Trump, Rock.
Bro, another television show. I mean, dude, this is all right here. Slow-mo guys. I want to shout out the slow-mo guys. Slow-mo guys are huge, right? They're a big channel. I give credit to this one. This is one of the only legitimate trending videos I've seen so far. They have 7 million views. They have 9 million subscribers. This slow-mo guys video has only been up here for 2 days. Look at this. They have 7 million views. So the slow-mo guys are 12 things down. The slow-mo guys have 7 million views. Does Conan have 7 million views from a day ago? No, he has 81,000 views. How are the slow-mo guys below Conan O'Brien? How are the slow-mo guys below this Vivo channel that has 5 million? How are the slow-mo guys below Jerry Seinfeld that has 200,000 views? How are the slow-mo guys below Stephen Colbert, who has 1.9 million views? Number one trending is Stephen Colbert within 24 hours with 1.9 million views. Slow-mo guys have 9 million views or 7 million views over 2 days. Quadrupling the amount of views that Steve... Because YouTube doesn't want you to see that shit.
Yep.
That's why. So guess what? Make way for Peter Hollins, a cocksuck pop American singer who has his own YouTube channel. Make way for this fucking cunt, Barney, with Tech Insider. Make way for this fuck cunt, John Oliver. Hey, John Oliver, go the fuck away. I don't want you on YouTube, you fucking cunt, with your fuck-ass accent. Go fuck yourself and die. Go to HBO and choke yourself with your tie, you fucking cocksucker.
HBO and do a show fucking a week later about what happened a week ago.
Yeah. Trending
I haven't
this
watched
week.
HBO since the fucking Sopranos, unless it was like a boxing match.
The only reason why John Oliver is trending this week is because he was put in the trending tab. That's why.
Sure.
It's supposed to be that you trend on your own and you get put in the trending tab. But that's not how it happens with these cunts. They put them in the trending tab for no fucking reason. Meanwhile, all the YouTubers who are actually getting more views than these people who are on television, who are trending, are pushed aside. Do you see? I didn't even see Everyday Bro on this fucking thing the other day when they were killing it. How sad and pathetic is that? Here's another one. Comedy Central. Yo, what's up, Comedy Central? So glad you're here. What's up, Film? What's up, fucking Vlog Brothers? Oh, thank you, Vlog Brothers, for being at the bottom of the whole... We're at the end of the trending tab. Vlog Brothers. A YouTube channel. So if you add up all these people right here, you get a total of 6 YouTubers. Actual 6 YouTubers who are trending here. Everybody else is a record label, a TV show, or an affiliate of a TV show who got paid. What does that tell you about YouTube?
Those slow-mo guys, somebody said they spent fucking 80 grand on that camera that they use. That sound right?
No.
Yeah, it does. Why? It doesn't sound right? Because that camera is fucking really, really
No, I mean,
light.
no, it sounds right, but it sounds insane that you fucking spent
Yeah,
that.
that's what I'm saying. It's fucking nuts for a camera. Like, I don't even think Ring of Honor uses something like that. Fucking, like, TNA doesn't even have 80 grand to fucking do for their production.
Dude, they use...
Yo, you are so right, though, man, because when you look at that trending shit, obviously, you know, the shit's being put up there. It's not earning its way onto the spots that it's at. And YouTube is supposed to be about the everyday person that comes on here and entertains or, does something that people like. And it's like they're being pushed to fucking side because of
How long has this been going on?
It's because corporate America owns YouTube now, you know? Google.
Joe, how long has this been going on for like the trending specifically? When did it start, you think? Could you like a pinpoint a...
Well, I mean, since they put it up, really.
Let me ask you this, Joe. When you first got on YouTube, right?
Yeah.
You first started getting involved in this shit and doing the shows and all that. Was the trending different, a little different back then? Did you not see as much as this? Oh no.
There was no trending tab.
Okay.
The trending tab is only about a year and a half old now.
So it's been fucked right from the beginning, and the whole reason they probably put the trending tab out was to push their shit.
Everybody was mad because what they did was, it used to be that when you went onto YouTube, the first thing that you saw was your sub boxes. Now you see a home screen. So it used to be you saw all your people you subscribe to. So the first thing you would see if you logged into your phone or logged into your desktop, usually, would be, oh look, Joe Cronin uploaded a video. But now if you log in, you see a home screen, which is a mix of the trending tab, recommended, and perhaps your subs.
I still don't understand the fucking bell situation. If I subscribe to you, now I got to click the fucking bell too randomly to like get...
Yes.
And that don't even work.
It makes
And
no
that
sense.
doesn't work.
It's like...
And that doesn't work. You need
I
to...
had people tell me today they don't get my alerts when I go on.
Yeah, you need to literally check your sub boxes and go through your sub to see if I uploaded. Or go directly to my channel. But it used to be... But a lot of people do get the alerts, but a lot of people don't. So it's broken and it's not broken. But the bottom line is every single 5 months over the last 2 years, they've rolled out something that makes it harder for your subscribers to see your shit. That's what they've done. It's a fact.
The top of the year, I mean, you were already on it. You had broke down how many subscribers you lost, how many JD had lost. You explained how you even kind of defended Sean's view with, like, you know, ad revenue and everything else starting to go away.
Right.
You were like, I'm scared shit in a way because now I have to figure out what the next step is going to be because you got a family and you have to plan for the
Joe
fucking
was
future.
a baby face, woke up an hour later. He is a heel. Big Show.
Thank you, Sasha's Mouthblood. Yeah, I'm going heel now. I don't think I'm going heel. I think I'm going face still, Sasha's Mouthblood. I am less afraid for myself because the fact of the matter is, and thank you, Sasha's Mouthblood, for the donation. The fact of the matter is, when I got laid off from my job in February, I had been making $30 a day on YouTube. Like, forget donations and forget support. I was making $30 a day. That's after 4 years of hard work. 4 years of work, $30 a day. I thought that was pretty cool. But when I left my job and got laid off, I didn't quit my job. I didn't say, I'm going to quit and become a YouTuber. I was realistic. I was like, no, I'm going to do YouTube and try to do as best I can as a second job. But I'm going to work my 40-hour job and stay here until I'm never going to trust YouTube. But I got laid off, and that was unexpected. I didn't mean to leave my job. But when I got laid off, I said, well, fuck it. I'm going to go hard on YouTube. I'm going to go crazy on YouTube. And I did. We started producing like hour-long State of the WWEs almost every day and multiple things. I started making $100 a day on YouTube. So for 25 days, I made $80, $90, $120 a day. Every day on YouTube. And I was like, oh my God, I did it. I'm making $100 a day. That's a salary. That's a real job. And then also the donations. That's a mega job. And I have 3 kids and so many bills that.
You lost your medical and dental too when you got fucking laid off.
I lost my medical and dental. I had to go buy private insurances. I get it. But I was like, well, this is awesome. And then the ad revenue thing hit. And now it's done. I make $8 a day on YouTube. $8 to $15. So that is depressing. It is depressing to know that after 4 years, I finally hit a milestone that was amazing to me. $100 a day after 4 years. Holy shit. And guess what? PewDiePie does that thing. YouTube goes crazy. Ad revenue thing happens. I make $8 to $15 a day. What? You talk about timing to get laid off from my job and think that I've got it? I've done it finally? You talk about shit timing, bro. I am fucking Al Bundy. If I won the lottery, if I scratched a scratch ticket and was like, Leo, we won $2 million. We're rich. I would, on my way to the lottery, I would die in a car crash. Or no, that would, see, that wouldn't happen. I wouldn't die in a car crash. What would happen is a bird would fly into the car, grab the ticket, and fly out the window away with the ticket. And I would lose the money. That's what would happen to me. It's my whole, I swear to fucking God, it's my whole life. Like, it's bizarre. So that's what happens. So I'm like
me.
But you know what, Kenny? I'm not that bad off because the listeners of this show donate money to the show. The people that listen to this fucking show have become patrons and donate live during the show so much that I can still do this. So that's the only reason why I'm not coming on here like, oh! or like not doing the show anymore. That's the only reason, dude. There's people with 300,000 subs. There's people with 300,000 subs who said, fuck Patreon, fuck donations, I just make videos. Well, now those people, they're making $50 a day. And they're like, what do I do? And I'm doing better than they are because my audience supports me. So that's why I'm not on here like freaking out.
And you set yourself up to be in a better position than them.
It is your job. It is your job as a creator, as far as I'm concerned. If you give a shit, if you really care about what you're doing and you care about your audience, you will do everything you can to monetize everything. Monetize live shows, monetize other shows, extra shows, other shows outside, you sell t-shirts, you have a Patreon, you're going to have multiple different facets, multiple different streams of revenue everywhere. You must do it. And I don't care if somebody says, oh, you money piece of shit, or oh, you fucking used car salesman, or oh, you scumbag. Fuck you. I want to stay on this platform as long as possible for myself, my family, my audience, and for stability. All those reasons are why I will stick my hand into every fucking thing. I don't care if it's shining shoes on YouTube, selling fucking t-shirts, selling autographs, plugging the WWE Network, plugging the WWE Shop, fucking putting ad revenue up, giving ads to people who want to plug their Twitter, letting people donate live, people donating on Twitch, people bidding on Twitch, whatever, wherever, whenever. Enable, monetize everything, because otherwise, all of a sudden, you'll find yourself doing one show a week and working 2 different outside YouTube jobs. You'll find yourself working at McDonald's and working in a corporate office for 60 hours a week, and then you'll find yourself making 1 YouTube video a week. And your audience will be upset, You'll be upset and you'll have failed your whole family. Fuck that. I am going to do everything I can possible to generate revenue to validate what I'm doing. Because I didn't just start this yesterday. I've put 4 years into this, and if you really want to go back, I've put 10 years into YouTube, into learning how it works, learning what to do, learning where to go. And so I owe it to myself, the listeners, the fans, my family, and everybody to monetize everything. I don't force anybody to do anything, and my content is still free for everybody. But how much content I produce and how long I stay on YouTube is literally up to the listeners. And the listeners have answered the fucking call.
Well, that's what I was going to say. I think you actually have made out with, having what do you got, 40 or 50,000 subscribers?
Like 50 almost.
48,000.
Okay, we'll call it 50. As opposed to having, say, like 300,000. If you had more people, having that small community, they support you way more, it seems like, than someone like someone who would have like 500,000 fucking subscribers. They'd be like, he's all right, he's doing all right, he has this many subscribers, we fine. Having a smaller number seems like you're able to communicate with everybody more. If that makes any sense.
Yeah, I mean, I think you're right. I mean, I talked about this with Kenny. People start to get attached to the show and become more personal. They want attention, but I think that just people are good. I think a lot of my listeners are very, very supportive. It's weird. Like look at Onision, right? I think I have 130 patrons. I have 130 patrons, and that gets me about $500 a month. 130 patrons. I have $500 a month. 130. I think Onision the other day had 2,300. So think about Onision. Onision had 230,000 supporters. So if you take 200,
D-Moon supports your fucking sex addiction.
Well, D-Moon is a beast. But if you
he covers your sex addiction.
He does.
Whatever hookers you need, he's got it covered.
If you divide 130, that's 17. So if you do 17 times 500, I'm essentially probably making $500 a month on Patreon. Onision is making $8,500 on Patreon. So Onision is making $8,500 on Patreon. Yo, Excalibur, what's up, bro? Hey, Leah, you still here? Did you want to say something earlier, Leah?
Bro, that was like a half hour ago. I don't remember.
I'm sorry.
Hey, Leah.
Hi.
Guess what I was playing to work today?
What?
Oregon Trail.
Oh, God. You know how impossible that game is to find? I thought for sure it would be up on, like, Steam or something, but I can't freaking find it except for, like...
They got ROMs.
I'd love a link. That would be awesome.
Yeah, I played off the original Xbox. I got all the ROMs that play off it and whatnot.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking game's fantastic.
I didn't think of doing the ROMs. That would make sense.
Hmm?
What? What are you doing?
On video with me? Over there?
You smell like fucking Malibu. Get out of here.
Smell like cigarettes
Joe.
And boobs.
Drink some more, you fucking...
Joe, he smells like the fucking beach.
Drink some more, you two.
Have some hamburgers and cigarettes.
Oh my God, I'm starving.
It's like my cock is full of fucking tweet.
Fucking,
Hey, Ken, you gonna do the Nathan's hot dog competition this year?
I'm gonna fire up the grill right now, guys. You want a hamburger or hot dog?
What the hell's in it? It's 4:30 where you are too. Is
Grilling outside at 4:30.
Like, this fucking guy's outside with the grill again at fucking 4 a.m. He's cooking shit again.
Be like, this fat fuck's eating burgers again at 4:30 in the morning.
I'm starving.
I'm making eggs on the grill.
How do you make eggs on the grill?
You bring out a skillet.
There you
a
go.
Skillet, like a cast iron.
Yeah.
I miss having cast iron pans. Those are the best pans.
I use a cast iron pan when I go camping all the time for like fucking everything.
We like grew up with those, and now we don't have any in this house. They were like all we fucking cooked with.
You know what the best is? When you go camping and you make coffee in the fucking percolator. Oh my god.
There you go.
It's the fucking best coffee in the
world.
world.
What the fuck is a percolator? What's the difference between that and a coffee maker?
Well, it's an old fit. Like, you don't need like electric or anything. You just put it on heat and it like makes the coffee. It's just like a regular coffee machine that you would plug into the wall, but this operates on the heat. Makes the coffee. Oh. Yeah. But it comes out like the coffee comes out like unfucking believably good because it has like that roasted flavor. Because it's burnt.
I'm waiting for another half hour. Now I live in the fucking city. I'm in Providence. My
Oh, okay.
neighbors.
How are you a
God.
Yankee fan?
I
Right.
hate fucking every New. I hate
Shouldn't you
every
be
New
a
England
Red
team.
Sox fan?
God, no.
How are you not a Red Sox fan over there? You must live around a lot of Red Sox fans.
Yeah.
You know what? Over here it's actually pretty split. It's similar to
Really?
like how Connecticut's split. Yeah, it's similar to how Connecticut and Rhode Island are
Well, I know a
fairly
lot
split.
of Yankee fans in Connecticut, man. A lot.
Vermont, Maine, New Hampshire, and Boston and Mass.
Hey, aren't you from where?
Sox.
Aren't you from where Paulie D's from? From the fucking. From.
His house is probably 4 minutes away.
Yeah, Paulie D lives right over there, right? Rhode
Yeah,
Island.
Yep.
Paulie D, bro. You like my hair, bro?
Our fucking neighbors. Our neighbors got 6 chickens and a fucking rooster. And the rooster starts at 9:30 at night, fucking doing his thing.
Kill
And
that
about 5 o'clock in the morning, he's about to start again.
I'd fuck him.
Absolutely absurd.
I'd fuck him. Hey, Ken, tell
Stop. I'm gonna fucking just sew his mouth shut.
Velreg says the media left don't get by mindlessly bashing Trump and his supporters. More people are going from being on the fence, starting to speak out. The constant attacks are actually keeping people from criticizing Trump, causing his active base to grow. Yeah, I mean,
I think he's right.
yeah, I mean, the reason why Trump got elected because of these idiots that are fucking freaking out. You know what I mean? Like, seriously, like, I think Trump is like the Joker. I'm not even joking. I equate this to Batman. It's like in the first Batman movie, they're worried about the mob. So the mob, let's say the right isn't the mob, but let's say the independent people and the people that were fed up with this crybaby liberal thing that was SJW thing that's been going on. Those people got desperate. And they decided, I'm going to back Trump because fuck this pussy shit that's been going on. And we got the Joker. So
It's like movies. Everybody loves the fucking heel.
well, we ended up getting the crazy bad guy, the heel, whatever you want to call him. He's done some good. He's done a lot of bad. And, this is what we got because of that side of people. If they weren't fucking idiots, we wouldn't have Trump right now. We'd have somebody else that maybe we have Sanders, But I know everybody loves Sanders. And like, I even said like, oh, I would have voted for Sanders. But I think Sanders is a scumbag too. I think he's full of shit.
I fuck you, Joe. Don't you? I love that.
You know what?
guy, man.
If I was Sanders, I would have came out immediately and said, I don't give a fuck what you say. I'm not sucking dick. I'm not sucking Hillary's dick. You stole this and you're a criminal.
That's where he went wrong, bro. That's where he went like totally wrong.
Right.
It was just horrible to see him backing her after all the shit he said about her.
Yeah, that makes you a pussy, as far as I'm concerned, with his fucking Corvette. Fuck you. You're full of people. Oh, you fuck you.
Jump in my Corvette. I'll give you a ride.
Meanwhile, the same people that he claims to back, the Black Lives Matter people, take over his press conference and start screaming over him and calling him a cocksucker, and then fucking taking over his press conference to scream and silence him. So the same people that you're supposed to be backing or whatever treat you like shit. Like you're the Republican guy or you're some evil person when you're the one who wants to give them all this free shit. And they take over your fucking thing. You fucking cuck. You fake cuck. Bernie Sanders is fake. I wanted to vote for him, but he's full of shit. If I was Bernie Sanders, I would have said, fuck Hillary Clinton. She's a criminal. She stole from me, and now she's going to steal from you. And I'll tell you what, damn it, Donald Trump is going to become president because she's a fucking criminal, and I should be elected, and I'm running anyway. I'm running for the people. He should have attacked the system. And I don't know whether he was threatened.
He probably would have won an election if he did that.
I'll tell you one more thing. If I was threatened, if I was Bernie Sanders and my life was threatened, how old's Bernie? 70? I would say,
yeah,
exactly. I got to come out and I got to tell you, my life was threatened. I was threatened. My life was threatened. I was threatened to be killed if I went against this. But you know something? I'm 70 years old, and damn it, I don't give a damn. This is a fucking scumbag.
Sean's Views voice.
Yeah, this is a scumbag. He does kind of sound like Sean's Views.
He only has like 3 voices. You gotta give him a break.
I've got 5 voices.
My name is Bernie Sanders, and I am terrific.
Joe, so I don't forget, random question.
Yo.
You said you had got private medical in Mass, it's required, right? Like obviously they changed the law where you have to everybody has to have it technically, but in Mass you need to have it, right?
Yes, you need to have it, but my kids
Like
are.
weed card?
You get penalized, but dude, the penalty's bullshit. The penalty's almost nothing. Like when I do my taxes, the penalty is equivalent to like $100 a month. Okay, so it's not a big deal. But
I don't even think it's that much, is it?
it's not even that much. I think it might be 50. But here's the deal: all 3 of my kids are covered. I'm covered. Leah's covered. We're covered in Massachusetts. If I get sick or something happens to me, I go down the street to the doctor. I don't get charged a dime. Unless and listen, certain conditions do cost you money, but mostly it doesn't cost you much at all. In Massachusetts, right now.
So I got to tell you, man, on my insurance, my wife gave birth to 2 kids and had beat breast cancer on my insurance.
Right.
And a ton of shit.
You want to see my dick? I'll take my
Oh,
dick out
God.
right now. I'm Sean for Entertainment. And you want to see my dick? Do you want to see my dick? I will show you my penis. I'm Sean's view. Don't screw with me or else I'll show you my pee-pee. Do you want to see my dick? Do you want to see my dick?
Hashtag they threaten my life.
They threatened my life. Damn it, they threatened my life.
They threatened me.
Thank you, Delete JD from NY206 for dropping that donation late. Yes, listen, we got to get out of here, but first, Ken, wrap up what were you going to say?
No, I was saying that, thank God for fucking insurance, man, because it like I said, I had 2 kids on my insurance. My wife beat breast cancer on my insurance, and her breast cancer cost so much money. It was not
how much?
even funny.
$100,000? $100,000?
It was over $100,000.
Is she still doing well?
But wait a minute.
Yeah, she is now. Thank God.
And I'm so happy for your wife, dude. She's so awesome. Based on what I've seen out of her videos. But Ken, but you had insurance through what? Your company?
Yeah, through where I work. And,
So, but the point is, like, for me, I have insurance. I'm not working anywhere.
Yeah, you have to find another way to get yours. Yeah.
So, but the point
Insurance
is,
is
I'm
like
covered.
it's not. It's like this is what we were talking about. How like fucking broken it is. First of all, you can be denied for any fucking reason under the sun. But second of all, even if you're like healthy, like when I was 19, this is before they did all the new shit. When I was 19, I got kicked off of my dad's insurance. And I went looking for insurance. I needed insurance, and the lowest that I could find was $500 a month, and I didn't even make that. And I didn't make enough to be able to have my employers, who I was working for full-time, insurance. I didn't make enough there to have that insurance. I couldn't afford to buy insurance. It's like it's like they want you to die.
Yeah.
Like it's impossible to, because
Right.
it wasn't like I didn't
They want you to
want
be on their drugs. They want you to be
They
on
want
their
you to
drugs.
be
The
on their
pharmaceutical
drugs.
companies.
Yeah, they want to make $100 million in a month.
Yeah, they want you to be sick, and they want you to be dependent on every kind of fucking drug that's out there.
Right.
At my max back in 2009, they had me on 32 pills a day.
Jesus.
Yeah, man, that's a joke.
Dude, that's why
I cut down to about 6.
I got to tell you, I went to the doctor down the street for anxiety, and I had 2 different doctors because I go to a community center. I had an old guy doctor. He was like 50 years old. He's an old guy. He gave me like I just told him, I was like, I've got a little bit of this and a little bit of that. He goes, okay. He gave me oxycodone prescription. Like,
Percocet. Yep.
I had never had anything, whatever the fuck. No, oxycodone, not Perks.
But no, oxycodone is the well, you got Oxycontin, then you got oxycodone, which is the generic Percocet.
Right. Or I don't know what they call them, Klonopins.
Okay, Klonopins are in the same group as this is ridiculous. I know this Valium and Xanax.
Right. So I got those, but then but I didn't take them. I never went to CVS. I never went to get them because I was just like, I don't need those. I knew I didn't, and I was like, I don't need those, and I didn't go. So I went back 6 months later. A woman doctor was there, younger woman. She said to me, "Why did he prescribe these to you?" And I was like, I don't know. She goes, well, how many did you take them for? How long? I go, no, I decided I didn't think I needed them, so I didn't go and get them. She goes, you never went and got the prescription? I'm like, no. She goes, well, I don't want you to be on that because that's an addictive thing. I'm going to give you this.
You would.
And then she wrote me a prescription for some
turkey,
small
you would
thing.
have possibly had seizures, dude.
Yeah. Fuck you, dude. I'm not taking that. You know, the only reason you take medication is if you're in severe issues.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
You're right.
Like, seriously, like, even Leah, you've got some depression stuff and sort of some, like, Leah has some, you know, I think some, like, little bit of bipolar-ish things that happen to her, but it's not severe enough that she needs to take things that are going to make her want to kill herself. You know what I mean? It's like, or that I have depression, too. I don't have severe enough things that I need to start taking these things. You know, when I start, like...
Joe, they read off the fucking negatives to these drugs. It helps you at one part, like one thing you're having, it helps you out with it, but it tells you, oh, you could cause seizures, it could cause fucking blood clots, it could cause heart attack or thoughts of suicide, or like it's like fucking more things are gonna hurt you taking it than eliminating the bad thing.
What I want everybody to do, when it becomes legal enough in your area, and it's become legal in Massachusetts, is I want you to first, whatever the problem is you're having, whatever the issue is you're having, and I don't want you to get addicted, I don't want you to do it all day long and depend on it amazingly, but I want you to do it almost like you would, maybe have like a bowel movement, you know what I mean? Like, I'm going to poop like once or twice a day, or maybe once a day, whatever you do. I want you to start, 4 days. Smoke weed. Go smoke weed.
Then I'm shitting 5 times a day.
Yeah, right. Don't if you smoke weed like 5 times a day every day, that might be a problem. But if you do it once or twice, or when you feel the symptoms coming on of whatever it is, if it's severe depression, or like really your anxiety, or you get sick.
Dude, think of how many people would be alive right now, okay, if they didn't push these painkillers on every little fucking problem that somebody has. They push painkillers.
Like I said, 32 to max on.
Here's a thing for pot. Smoke pot whenever you're feeling your back go out, or you feel pain, or you're getting a symptom like you said.
Right.
Smoke pot. You know how many people would fucking be alive today that were doing heroin and fucking...
I had to taper off them, because if I would have stopped, it would have been literally like a fucking withdrawal symptom. One of
the reasons why weed works, there's 2 different reasons. Sometimes it's actually the marijuana, but the second reason is it relaxes you. And what happens is, when you smoke weed, a lot of times, like, what happens is you become relaxed and you lose that anxiety, you lose stress.
You fool your brain.
You fool yourself, though, but you become relaxed and the stress goes away. And if you have stress, worry, and anxiety, you can get muscle pain, you can get back pain, neck pain. Your body starts to, what's the word? The word is...
shut down, man. Your body.
No, there's another word. Inflammation. Your body, the inflammation is very present, but the weed actually helps you. It's fucking weird, dude. It's true. It's not just a stoner thing where, like, because there are some stoners that are like, just smoke weed.
Here's a fun fact. You ever hear the thing called NSAIDs? So Aleve falls into it. Naproxen, they're the over-the-counter medications for inflammation. If you use them over a long period of time, it actually causes inflammation in other areas, specifically your gut area.
Of course it does. I mean,
treating it for inflammation, but then you're getting inflammation from treating the inflammation.
Right.
That fucking vicious circle.
And first of all, Aru Shinchu, thank you for the $5 super chat. Thank you very much, Aru Shinchu. And yeah, if you use weed once in a while, like if you think about like I get this neck pain and this stress in my neck ever since I had my concussion, and it hits me like once every couple weeks or so, where it's like kind of a bad day. And if
the shoulder,
the shoulder, the neck, and the back of the head even, and I know that if I smoked a little weed, number one, it's like a placebo because it takes your mind off everything and it makes you start to believe that you're feeling better. Number 2, it actually does relax you, and it kind of alters your state slightly, but it's not as severe as like getting drunk.
Or taking a handful of pain medication.
Or taking the pain meds, or taking the thing that kills
dangerous.
That kills your liver.
You know what I used to be scared of too? Like
what?
With all the pain medication that they had me on over the years, I used to be very nervous driving because on the bottles, depending on how the doctor writes it and the pharmacy puts it through, some of them will say you cannot operate heavy machinery, or some will say just be cautious, because you've been on it for X amount of years, just be cautious. So God forbid I get pulled over or something like that. Technically, if they really want to, cause a ruckus, they could say, well, you're technically driving under the influence.
Right.
It's like that fine line.
Tiger Woods. Look at Tiger Woods, man.
Yeah.
Wasn't drunk.
I don't know if he was abusing the shit out of him or if it was just like with the payment. Sometimes they kick in randomly, so it could have kicked in hours later.
Oh
fucked him
my
up.
God, I love Seth Rollins.
Oh, delete JD. The sun's coming out, guys.
Let's complete the triple crown of small donations. Great show, guys. Calling it a night. Be well.
Thank you, delete JD. Listen, I'm gonna call it as well. Delete JD. That was a big time. Listen, I want to shut up before I get out of here. I want to shut up real quick to Foulmouth Ken, who ended up showing here after walking home and being drunk as fuck. Shout out to my boys, Foulmouth Ken. Please check him out on YouTube, Foulmouth Network. Go subscribe to him. Most of the time, he's live when I'm not live. Sometimes we may go live together, and you'll have to choose, but
Very rarely.
But rarely that happens. And so please go subscribe to Foulmouth Ken. Foulmouth Ken, the Foulmouth Network on YouTube. Subscribe to him. He's coming up to 1,000, I think, eventually. Yep. And
thanks, Joe.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Ken has provided this show with tons of laughs, and he fucking deserves it, man. This guy's fucking talented as fuck. And he deserves more than fucking 800 subs. He really deserves a lot more. And I wish that you would get more from outside of my channel because you deserve outside of my channel, too. Joe, I'm
just happy to be part of this community, bro. I'm just seriously, man, because there's so many good people in this community. I'm not just trying to kiss ass.
There's a lot of cunts, too, but I love it anyway.
There is. But there's so many, and I didn't think this. I thought there'd be more bad people than good. There is so many good people in this community. It's not even funny, man.
Can you believe, like, the things that possibly maybe you heard about me before with how actually things might actually be? Like, do you ever think like, man, that's weird?
I got news for you. I didn't believe anything that I would hear about you when we weren't friends, because I watched you and I love wrestling. So I came onto YouTube and watched you because you deliver the wrestling, in my opinion, the best on YouTube.
Well,
I knew you from that. You know what I mean? I make my own judgment. I never have anybody tell me how to think about somebody.
But when you roasted me, like on your show, right? When you roasted me, like, were you? Because my
but
opinion.
But you noticed it wasn't about your talent. It wasn't about
But
it was about me.
No, I wasn't.
Because he talked about your cunt.
It was not me.
That was
not me.
That was Foulmouth Gamer, right?
Yeah, it was a Filthy Mouth Gamer. That was not me.
But you know what though? But Ken, even with that, dude, when I heard that fucking show by the end of it, I remember at the end of the show you were like, but you know, I respect you, and you went a whole different way, and I went, oh man, it's a fucking,
I did go a whole different way because
it's a bit, it's a fucking bit.
Said, Joe is awesome. He's an entertainer. He does it like no one else does on
I knew it wasn't a personal attack because I heard the end of your show, and that's honestly, dude, that's what made me go. Because, dude, for a while I really thought you were this evil bastard, and I'm so glad you're not. You really aren't. You're fucking awesome. You're just like I am.
Thank you, man.
But I did, dude. I was so fucking worried about you, and I think
I know you are, man. I know it took a while to,
You did bust my balls at times, but you thought you were doing the right thing. I think so. I get it. I get that. But here's why I know. You know why I know you're really not bad? Because you had my cell phone number.
Yeah.
And you never did anything.
Never.
You know what I mean?
Nah, I draw a line, bro.
But I mean, you could have done something fucked up.
Even with the wives. That's why I always say I never said that, Leah. Like I don't go there. You know, I respect people and their families. I don't try to.
I think you were okay with your buddy doing it though. I think you were like, that's fucking great. But that's okay.
No, I said something to him afterwards, like, dude, you shouldn't have went for the wife thing. You know.
Well, either way, I thought I knew what was up, and I thought it was funny. I thought it was funny.
But he gave her compliments, but they were just dirty compliments.
I loved it.
I was confused because usually people don't go after me.
Oh yeah, they do. They fucking do.
Joe, are you around Sunday?
Yo, what's up?
Are you around Sunday?
Yeah, what's up?
Are you doing anything for New Japan? Are you gonna do a stream afterwards?
Oh, I didn't think about that. I might do something. Yeah. And hey, dude, let me put you in as the right name. What name do you want to be put in here as?
Put in the Matt. It's fine.
All right, I'm gonna put Figure. Why did it say Figure?
That's my Twitter handle. FIGGADEAL.
Oh, okay. So you're in his Figure Deal, Matt. Okay.
I'm gonna hit you up on Twitter.
Term from Philadelphia.
Fuck yeah. Okay, Figure Deal. Like you finna bench.
Matt, have you been on the show before?
No, not really. A couple times.
You do a good job, man.
Yeah, I mean, I gotta give you credit because like I was really like there was a lot of calls and I chose yours. I didn't even know why. I didn't realize it was you Because if I knew it was you, I would have taken your call first. But I just happened to take you first. There was a bunch of calls. And I was fucking pissed off and confused, and I was about to end the show because I was like really mad. And you came on here all calm and shit, like, "Yo, Joe, hey man," and And you, I really seriously, like, big respect to you tonight because you saved the show. I think because in your few minutes of fucking clarity, you made everything okay. Because I was so mad.
Yeah,
dude.
I'm usually better at giving advice than taking it.
Now I'm lagging all of a sudden at the end of the night on YouTube. We're lagging.
Figures, right?
Right.
All right, I'm out of here. So good night, everybody.
Later.
Yeah,
I'm leaving anyway.
Sunday's gonna be fantastic, dude.
It's gonna
How
be
can
nice.
How can I see that Sunday?
What's up, Leah?
What I might be able to do, I
gonna
see
come here and kiss
in
me?
Japan. I think I always
So?
fuck up. I think they're 12 hours ahead of us.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah. They
So,
are.
so like it's gonna be weird how they're airing it because there's 11 confirmed matches. It's supposed to take between 5 and 6 hours, the entire event.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Wow.
But
That's like
they have
WrestleMania.
that
Holy
card.
shit.
Like it's Elgin versus Cody Rhodes. They haven't decided whether it's a 30 or 60-minute Iron Man match.
Oh shit.
Tanahashi's wrestling.
Wow.
Nah, I
fucking
wanna see that
torn,
shit, man.
torn shoulder. Okada versus Omega 2. I don't know how the hell they're gonna top that.
Dude, I can't wait for this shit, dude. I can't wait for this and E3, dude. I'm pumped up. I'm horny. I'm ready to go. Listen,
I'm convinced the reason they went with Lesnar versus Joe is because they don't want people talking about Omega and Okada.
Right. Well, it's going to happen anyway, so they're fucking busted. Listen, I got to get out of here, guys. I'm going to hang up on your asses. But listen, figure deal, Matt. Matt, I love you, bro. You call up anytime. I'll get you on here whenever I can. CBS Radio, Scott Farrell, the Pittsburgh Penguins. All right,
Jesus Christ.
Matt, thank you, dude. You really did. You killed it tonight, dude. You made me fucking wake up, so thank you.
Oh, no problem. And Ken, hit me up on Twitter.
Yeah, I definitely will, Matt.
All right.
Joe,
Matt,
thanks,
Have a good
man.
night, guys.
No problem. Thanks, Ken. It sounds like you fucking throughout the show sobered up, actually. It's funny.
Yeah, man.
Hey, dude. Everybody listen to Corrupted 3. It's up for patrons. Become a Patreon. Patreon.com/Joe Corn Show. For $1, you can hear episode 3 where we spent 2 hours trying to figure out how to get the show to work before we even recorded it.
I know.
It was a mind fuck, dude. Shout out to Ken because Ken spent 4 hours to 5 hours of his life for free, essentially, to do that. I wish Ken would start
fun, man. I had fun with it.
I hope you start a Patreon.
We were talking about it and shit because I'm gonna spend a lot of money on this fucking new computer and I'm getting the whole system upgraded as far as
Dude, seriously, number one, I'll chip in money for your computer. Number two, I'll build your computer for you.
Well, I wanted to talk to you about that, like what route I should go as far as what I should get, what I should, the whole thing.
Dude,
so we'll talk about that.
All right, dude, listen, I will fucking build you this motherfucker. I will go down to the Boston store. I will build this fucking thing. I'll ship it to you even if you want. If you don't want to drive,
I'll come up and fucking get it from you.
Well, yeah, okay, whatever. I'm telling you.
Yeah, we'll talk about it for sure. I've been meaning to talk to you about it. I wanted to, pick your brain on it.
All right. Oh, well, I'll talk to you. Hit me up tomorrow if you can.
Yeah, I will.
All right.
All right, peace out, everybody.
Thanks, Ken.
All right, man.
Foulmouth Network, Ken. Check them out on YouTube. Subscribe. The Foulmouth Network. You see that big cigar in that round-headed fuck's mouth, you want to hit that sub.
Thanks, Joe. Peace
All right,
out.
later, Ken. Happy birthday, too, to Ken. Ken turning 40 years old. Holy shit, dude. I'm about to turn 33. I'm turning 33 in a few days here. And Ken just turned 40. Motherfucker. Yes, Ken, I'll talk to you tomorrow, dude. We'll fucking get that computer going. Ken got some money from his birthday, so he's going to use that. But I also want to fucking chuck him some money as well for all the work he's done. He did 4 hours with me the other night, dude, free. So if Ken, if you make a Patreon, I'll chip in something a month for you, dude, like $50 a month or something myself. So please make a Patreon, because that's how I like to pay co-host that way, like where you get the Patreon. I don't know if I can know. Hit me up, dude. Though you're fucking worth it, and many of you other guys deserve it too. And shout out to fucking Matt for being here tonight and saving me. To be honest, I was very depressed earlier, man. I was all fucked up. Hey, thanks, Ken. Ken just sent me a text message. I love you, Ken, bro. You've been really good to me, man. I really appreciate it. You make the show better. Bernie screams at Trump nominee. What's this?
Theology. They do not know God because they've rejected Jesus Christ, his son, and they stand condemned. End of quote. Do you believe that that statement is Islamophobic?
Absolutely not, Senator. I'm a Christian, and I believe in a Christian set of principles based on my faith. That post, as I stated in the questionnaire to this committee, was to defend my alma mater, Wheaton College, a Christian school that has...
Christians and Muslims both have the right to believe whatever they want to believe. I myself hate the both of you because I hate religion. Fuck religion. But I don't believe in hating one religion and liking the other. I also don't believe in hindering one religion and not hindering the other. I hate all religion equally.
Has a statement of faith that includes the centrality of Jesus Christ for salvation, and...
Again, I apologize. Forgive me. We just don't have a lot of time. Do you believe that people in the Muslim religion stand condemned? Does that give you?
Again, Senator, I'm a Christian, and I wrote that piece.
Well, what does that say?
The statement of faith of Wheaton.
I understand that.
Yes, Bernie. If you are not a Muslim, if you are not a Christian, you're probably condemned. Just like if you're not a Muslim to a Muslim and you're a Christian, you're probably condemned. Because each religion believes you are a condemned. It's not Christians bad, Muslims good. It's both religions bad. Bernie Sanders is a fake piece of shit with an agenda. I'm sorry. I used to hate Christians. Now I feel bad for them because they're shit on. Sorry. Personally, I think all religion is bullshit. But I don't believe in hating one religion and liking the other, or hindering one and not hindering the other, or embarrassing one and not embarrassing the other. Bunch of shitty people are Muslims. Bunch of shitty people are Christians. That's just the way it is when you believe in a make-believe piece of shit book. When you believe a bunch of shit that a stupid book has in it, you're probably a fucking retard. And that's all there is to it. Doesn't matter what religion it is. Every single religion is a book written to control your fucking stupid ass so somebody can make money. And that's the fucking bottom line, because Joe Cronin said so. I don't care what your parents said and what the prayers were and what the fucking ideals are and what you grew up with. If you believe in a religion, you were indoctrinated since you were a baby to believe in some horse fuck that somebody wrote in a book years ago that you don't know what the fuck. Why are there so many different religions and different sayings that are all somewhat similar, that sort of control people, that sort of make some people crazy and make people kill each other over the fact? Because it's bullshit. If you want to believe it, go for it. But don't you fucking dare try to fuck with me, because I'm not brainwashed, motherfucker. I'm looking for the science and the facts and the realist stuff. And it's hard to find amongst all the bullshit. And now, I've got to go to bed.
Audio Jungle.
That's the fucking worst song ever to end the fucking night to. Right?
Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
Fucking time for one more song. I'm gonna stick it to your hole. If you get fucked up and you get in my way, I'm probably calling you a bitch, calling you gay. I don't give a shit if you don't like what I say. If you fucking get in my way, I'm turning you gay. I'm fucking your day, I'm making your whole world gray. Rainbow shit, now you're done in your black and white. Get out of my face, you dyke, you bitch asshole. I'm Joe Cronin, this is Joe Cronin Show. Subscribe, hit the big red button, or I'm coming at you with guns and you gonna die. Yo! Kenny Bolin is fat, and I killed his fucking fat ass with all of this splat. The fuck up because he is a cow. Shut the fuck up, yo, I'll show you how. Keemstar is a gnome who's hooked on coke. Ken from Foul Mouth, no. You know how we do it on Joe Crow's show. We're dropping money and we're dropping dimes, yo. We're having a good time fucking up wives, putting our cocks inside of their mouth. Foul Mouth Ken, 1, 2, 3. Give me a test, yo, I'll test straight for VD. Fuck you, I'll sing if I want. I'll sing if I want in your dad's restaurant. I'll order the fucking steak and devour that shit while I come inside of this girl's tits. I'll pull up her skirt and put it inside. Take her on a motherfucking 100% hot ride. I'm giving her my cock so she'll shut her mouth. Then I'll drag her down the street, drag her down south to Tennessee, the Smoky Mountains. That's where Justin Bailey is right now, doing something crazy. He's probably drinking, he's lazy. He ain't working cause that bitch is crazy. He's shooting deer in the head, then cutting it off and hanging the deer head on his wall. He don't care what has to fall. If the family of deers and doe, they start to crawl because they're bleeding and they're dead because he shot him with his gun. He's crazy in autumn. It's deer hunting season for Justin Bailey. He don't care, he's like Patrick Swayze when he's dancing in a club with them bitches. He's going crazy with stitches. Women are screaming and squabbling his name. He's looking for fame any way he can, but he's insane and he's crazy as fuck. Bitch, yo, that deer's out of luck, cause when he locks on with the scope on, Justin Bailey is shooting him between the head. That fawn is dead. Brush the hair. Justin Bailey made a coat out of your ass. That steer hits the ground. The only fucking sound of the bullets going off. He'll jerk off on the fucking deer's face. He don't care what happens. If you catch him on camera, Justin Bailey will smile. Why am I shitting on Justin Bailey so much? Like, what is this? Like, why am I... What did Bailey do? Like, why am I fucking... Justin Bailey's gonna call me tomorrow and be like, dude, I heard the show. Why were you shitting on me the whole fucking show, dude? What the fuck is going on? And you know what? Honestly, I have no fucking answer.
He's your friend.
I have no fucking answer. Lee, you want to do a shot on the show?
No, I'm going to bed.
Wait, come here.
It's fucking 5 in the morning. I'm going to bed.
All right, yo, peace out.